Alrighty. I got two yummy individuals here with me tonight. Apparently, I had no idea that the nerdy was even alive. No idea that he was alive, but we've also got Luke Rojas.
Hey Joe, it's been a minute. I am alive. I'm bringing all positivity here.
Are you pregnant yet with like your girl?
Pregnant? No. The people that hate me will love to know that I have had to start doing deliveries and take up a second job. So that's what I've been doing.
Me too. So there you go.
I thought you were going to say that the people who hate me are going to be glad that I broke up with my girlfriend, that she dumped me or some shit like that. But
well, I was going to lead in with the AIDS diagnosis, but I thought I should just shoot the truth.
Whoa.
How's it going with you guys, man? It's been a minute.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I've been working a lot of stuff too, and it's like didn't sleep really, and then Friday I was running on no sleep pretty much on Monetize This, so I was pretty insane. I don't know.
Well, Joe was just exposed as a sexual deviant of some sorts.
Oh yeah.
His weirdo pervert masturbation ritual, which, don't worry, Joe, it's only slightly weirder than what I do at home. But you know,
what's weird is how low your mic is. I can barely hear you. What are you doing?
Yeah, I had to turn him up to 200.
Hold on 1 second.
There you go. It sounds like his mic was like in his ass. I was like, what the hell's going on?
I'm using a headphone microphone, so it's so stupid. I hate this whole
Now you sound good again, yeah.
Yeah, it's because I'm holding it right up to my mouth.
Oh, what is it? Broken? Like a broken headset?
Yeah, maybe I have to turn it up a little bit. I try to do it.
No, you sound good now, yeah. When you have it that close, you sound way better. Earlier, it sounds like you're across the room talking to your closet.
I've got my input volume at 69%, motherfucker.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I mean,
a little better now.
It's all good.
All right.
Hey, so we're getting the $1,400. I'm pretty pumped about that.
I won't get that.
Have you guys gotten yours yet or no?
I won't get that yet. I didn't get the last one.
Oh, what the fuck? Was it the pay bracket or something? No.
I don't know, because I got the first one. I got the first, what is this, episode? Hold on a second. Oh, yes, this is episode 190.
I'm sure there's some people who didn't get their checks last time. Like, maybe it was just a mistake. I mean, from what I'm hearing, like the 1,400 plus all the dependents that you've got under you, you would get like probably like times 3, times 4, or some shit like that.
Holy shit! That's like $6,000.
Well, I mean, if wait a second, Leo. I don't know if she would get her own separate
stimulus.
Check. Yeah, maybe they're not counting like couples. Maybe not. Maybe I don't know. I don't know how it really works.
Well, do you get one, Luke, or no?
Maybe.
Because you're like, aren't you 18 or something? You're pretty close, right?
Yeah, but I'm still technically a dependent.
Oh, I see.
But my mom was like, "Here's the thing. As long as you let me take $400, then I'll let you have the money." And I was like, "Well, I don't really have anything to spend the money on anyway, besides like weed or some shit." So
yeah, I know what you mean. It's all that's open, really.
Yeah,
like, pot shops and fucking Walmart, I guess.
Yeah, well, now everybody's going crazy because it was legalized in NJ just a few days ago. So everybody is just fucking smoking it up, and like people are like, should I be able to smoke outside? Is that something I should do? Like, it's really weird now having like not being paranoid and like looking out my window every 5 seconds, just like, what the fuck is that car doing over there, huh? Are they fucking following me or some shit? They watching my house or something? The fucking cops will never get
Wouldn't
me.
it be funny if you got abducted? Like, the idea of Luke Rojas getting abducted, I don't know why, that's hilarious to me. Like, him, like...
just my stupid fucking, like, I'm just trying to tell a joke to the guy who's, like, kidnapping me, but it just fails, and he just...
you're gonna hate my asshole. I don't really have a good one. You should definitely abduct Courtney Bowers up the street. I bet her asshole is fucking awesome. Like, I put pickles
they just
in my...
douched that shit last night, yo.
Like, I just shit all over the place. Like,
I'll recommend him other people he could like molest or something.
I'll give you the names of 10 people and the times their parents are gone if you just put me the fuck down right now.
Yeah, I mean,
it's all hairy. I'm like a 40-year-old down there. You don't want anything to do with this,
dude. If people have told me that I look like they thought that I was like some kind of substitute teacher.
What?
And yeah, like people have told me that I look like I was in my 30s, and I was like, thanks, I guess. That doesn't hurt my self-confidence one bit.
You look normal to me. I don't know what the hell they're saying. You look fine to me, but then again, I haven't pulled your pimply asshole out or whatever.
Well, now it's extremely creepy when you hit on those 13-year-olds.
Yeah, that's not good. You don't want to do that.
I knew somebody who was 17 and was dating a 13-year-old, and I was like, dude, you are... I don't... What is wrong with you? Like, you have everybody in high school that you could totally want to bang, and you're going to go after 13-year-olds? Like, I don't know.
That's so weird.
When does it become, like, I don't know, like a 17-year-old and a 13-year-old, it's, like, not that big of an age gap, but it's, like, it still feels wrong, right? Like...
Yeah, it's weird. I think so. I think it's weird. It's technically not illegal, right? But it's weird, right?
Yeah. At what point is it like 17 and 11? Like when does it become too weird?
So I don't think you can. You can't do that. I mean that's because that's under 13. You can't do that. If you can be. I think I don't even remember, but I know that I was always older than all the girls in my class. Like if I was 17, some of them would be 15, you know, and stuff like that. But that.
I'm just imagining you 25 still in like freshman year.
Yeah, that's kind of what happened. I was 18 and I was like driving to school in all of 12th grade. I was like the coolest fuck, but not really.
You're in 6th or like 5th grade and you're at the tiny little desk. You're like, oh, fucking asshole! Like you're just like screaming and cursing and shit.
Yeah. It's like a Steve Buscemi meme. Like, what is up, my fellow skaters? Or what is up, my fellow
What's
teenagers?
up, my fellow kids? What's up, my fellow kids?
Dude, when he's ranting in Wedding Singer, like, those are some of the funniest scenes in the fucking movie. Just this pathetic guy's fucking life. I don't know, like, him just being like, never bought me a guitar, Dad, or whatever the fuck. Like, that shit, I don't know why.
I think it's anybody going completely nuts on their life, like just realizing how big of a piece of shit it is.
Let's just listen to a little bit right now.
How crazy is it that he's the same guy that did Reservoir Dogs? Like,
yeah,
man, such a great movie.
Well, my brother Lebowski. Harold asked me to be the best man at his wedding. I was like, oh, of course, man, because you've always been there for me. Like when I was in rehab, and like the time I couldn't find my car. Because Harold, he's always been the dependable one, and I've always been the screwed up one, right, Dad? Why can't you be more like your brother? Harold would never beat up his landlord.
Scott.
But, little newsflash, Pop. Harold ain't so perfect. Remember that time in Puerto Rico when we picked up those two, well, I guess they were prostitutes, but I don't remember paying. Okay, how about that? I'm a person too, Pop, goddammit. I'm a person too.
You're a moron.
Okay. The best man, everybody.
Best man, the better man.
Hey, we've all done crazy things in our lives. So. He's playing the guitar now, isn't that great? He's doing good.
Yeah, sounds good. Yeah. He's got some of the best guitar player in the world. Yeah, self-taught, no lessons. Thank you very much, Pop.
Whole fucking scene. Dude, I'm gonna watch that movie later tonight. That's it. That fucking... I mean, like he was hilarious in Airheads, but it's like he was obviously hilarious in Airheads. You know, but like that's these weird parts like that are the fucking really funny shit. Like not the crazy eyes thing in Big Daddy and all that. No, I don't know what.
Well,
Oh,
go ahead.
No, you go.
No,
you go.
Well, I was going to say,
I'll go.
I'll jack off. I was gonna say even his role, like he was the fucking lizard thing in Monsters Inc. And so I knew him from that too. Like I knew his voice from that before I saw Reservoir Dogs.
Yeah,
and he was in maybe I'm getting the wrong guy. Wasn't he in the Con Air?
Yep, Con Air. He was in that. Yeah, but he really didn't do anything in that. He was just like the guy who had the muzzle. They
thought he was like a child murderer, right, or something like that.
Yeah, like yes, like but what a waste! It's like not a waste of him because he looks crazy and it's funny, and like when he sits down to have tea with the girl at the end or whatever, but it's almost a waste of him in a way because I don't think he did much, right? He did almost nothing. I don't think on the plane. I don't think he ever does anything, right? He's just kind of locked up. I think Dave Chappelle has more lines than him.
They make you think he's gonna like kill the little girl or something, but like I guess nothing happened.
They don't show it. Yeah, it's too because they had a.
I think they find out literally that he didn't do it. That he was like, nah.
Oh yeah, later on he's like, yeah, see you later, or they whatever. He ends up not doing anything. Yeah, you think he's gonna kill her. Well, I don't even know if he was a child murderer. I think he might have been just a murderer, and they put her with the girl like in a vulnerable situation or whatever.
Nah, it was like they label everybody like he killed like 3 children. And
oh God,
child murderer, like the people with their labels now, you know?
Yeah, I mean it's ridiculous, and probably those kids deserved it.
Murderer.
Yeah, these ones deserved it, and he's gonna get all upset.
Yeah,
I don't understand that. Well,
he kind of looks like Steve Buscemi. He kind of reminds me of the landlord in Three's Company. Or like the one who replaces the old people because they go to their own show, and what's his name? Oh, I'm gonna fucking Don Knotts. That's that for some reason he reminds me of.
Hey,
Don
I just ended up putting my own dick in my ass, like that guy.
I don't know why you're gonna try to rape me.
Okay, let's bring in. Should we bring in Bullfrog? Everybody, this is up to the chat. Hey, one in the chat if you want Bullfrog to join the call. 666 in the chat if you don't want him to join the call. Okay, so please leave that in there. We are recording, and I'm going to the questions because there's a whole bunch of fucking questions here tonight. So we're just gonna let the people steer the shit.
What does it even matter if Bullfrog's in here?
I don't even know. I don't know what he's doing. Who knows?
He doesn't even talk half the time.
Right, it's true. And so he might say something funny out of nowhere once in a while, so that's what he's kind of good for. But and Drew, I told Drew tonight, I was like, nah, man, I'm not going to do anything. Fuck it, go to bed or whatever. And same thing for Jesse. I was like, yeah, I don't know, man. I'm not going to do anything. I'm just going to go. I was going to do it solo, to be honest. I was going to sit here solo. And then I thought, well, somebody will come in the Discord, so I'll just put somebody on maybe for a few, but I really don't want to make the guys have to show up because I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. So that's the reason why they're not here. Nobody's on like a timeout or a ban or it's not like it's some excuse that they are on one and I'm covering it. You know, there's none of that. I just said, nah, guys, I don't know what the fuck. Just go to bed or whatever. But now I decided, to sort of do it. So, I mean, if Jesse and Drew showed up and they wanted to come on, they could come on. But I'm just chilling out, relaxing, shooting some b-ball while I'm playing hockey.
No harsh feelings, but they are both fired.
They're both you're sorry, but you're fired. Yeah, I'm sorry about that.
And you've been replaced.
You've been replaced.
Have you played basketball anytime recently, Joe?
No.
Ever since that sick video you shot?
Where I destroyed my kids in the living room?
Yeah. Well, I was thinking more of the one that you set up at the park, or maybe it was in your driveway.
Oh my God.
Gosh.
There's been a couple. There's one at the park and the driveway 4 years ago and 3 years ago.
Jeez.
Yeah.
2017 doesn't feel like 4 years ago, but goddamn.
Yeah. Dude,
crazy.
I can't believe
seeing
it.
That video
out of nowhere started in like 6 years ago. Fucking crazy.
Wow.
Well, no, 2016 feels like, I don't know. 2016 feels a long time ago, but 2017 for me, it's kind of like it's because how futuristic the numbers sound in years now. Because it's like it's 2021. It's like so incredible to think that wow, you're actually living in 2021. Like there's supposed to be flying cars at this point, but it's still the same old shit from 2011.
There's Drew. See, Drew's here. Drew could come on if he wants to. But yeah, I sort of told Jesse and Drew that like I'm just gonna not really do anything, so don't whatever. But I'm just gonna do it solo. But and then I decided to come on, and then now I'm doing the show, and I've got Rojas and Nerdy here with me. Just coincidentally, I didn't talk to you guys at all. You guys could, for all I know, not be here tonight, but you're here, so.
Yeah.
Probably people thought like, oh, he fired them and brought these guys. I never fire anybody, by the way. No one's ever been fired from this show. Like, if you ever hear that like someone says, I was fired, nobody was fired. No one's ever been fired.
Joe doesn't leave a DM, hey, listen, you're fired. Sorry. And like,
you'll never see. You will never see an actual shit bomb. What the hell?
Air you is going backwards, SMH.
Oh, is it doing that thing where it plays the old donations again? It's got to be.
So.
Scooter the Smith. Yeah, it's doing that thing again where it goes backwards. Because that donation happened like 2 days ago. Is this where I'm going to have to deal with this now in the donations? They're broken. They just start fucking randomly start donating old donations and playing. God damn it.
I just like to see Joe on Sunday after AEW Revolution and just like see him slowly deteriorate and just like get more pissed off throughout the week. And then it finally culminates at monetize this, where he looks like he literally looks like he's about to kill himself.
All right, I gotta turn the donations. I don't even know why they were on, but they're off now because they're just fucking playing. Yeah, I was deteriorating all week, and not to mention that, dude. But I was doing my other job at the same time, so like it was just adding to it. Like all the fucking. Dude, I had to watch a fucking HR video, and you would have I was dying. I wished. I almost wanted to fucking. I wish to God that it was on YouTube for free, like it was public, so I could roast it. Because I'm telling you, man, like the video was like, "What do you do if Samantha's having coffee?" And then Brad comes in, and Brad says, "Hey, Samantha, nice dress, baby."
Oh no!
And then
were you applying a Coca-Cola here? Or what?
Yeah. Well, no, that would have said, "Kill yourself." If you're white, kill yourself. If you're black, tell a supervisor.
What's your other job? I must have missed that when I disappeared forever.
Oh, there's no. I wouldn't tell anybody.
Oh. So he's selling windows again, everybody.
I'm selling myself. There's a lot of window companies. I'll say that. There's a lot.
Were there a lot of other cringe moments in the video?
What, in the sex video?
Yeah, what's up, babe? Or the
there's just a million of them. There's so many, dude. It's like off the fucking rails with it. There's so many of them. I mean, it's like I wish I could remember now, but what I really wish is I could play the whole thing, like, and just sit here with you guys and roast the fuck out of it, because it's so fucking hilarious.
The weirdest segment was the double penetration one.
Right.
If one of your male employee or comrades or whatever asks you if you want to go down on some girl with him in the bathroom, what is the appropriate response?
Right. Rape me. That's the appropriate response. What did people say about Bullfrog? I didn't even look. Let me go back. Hold on.
Oh God.
I see more ones than 666s, I think, but it's close. I think I see more ones, though, so I am going to bring him on. And he doesn't say much anyway. It's not a big deal.
Oh, shit.
Oh, shit. What's up, Bullfrog? How are you, sir?
What up, Daddy?
Ugh. You know, if you... What do you think? I want you right now, Bullfrog, while we have you on the show, to describe...
You want me right now?
No.
What position?
No, stop it. Stop it. Settle down, Froggy. What I want you to do, I want you right now, and you have to do this or I'm going to kick you off the call. You have to get as descriptive as possible. As descriptive as possible. So if I told you to describe my hand, and you said, I think your hand is clammy and white and rough, but also sweet. You know, so that'd be like sort of describing my hand. You're like fatty, you know, whatever. I want you right now to describe what you think Leah's pussy looks like. Go ahead.
Probably clammy and moisty.
Oh my god!
I don't fucking know. I'm not the one eating her out.
Oh my god! All right, clammy and moisty.
Her twat.
What? Oh my god! We gotta play that back. Let me see.
So did you miss me from last night, Joe?
Let me think. Let me play you back a little bit. Like fatty, you know, whatever. I want you right now to describe what you think Leah's pussy looks like. Go ahead.
Probably clammy and moisty.
Wow. Oh my god. Clammy and moisty. Clammy and moisty. That's the new show. Clammy and moisty. Hey, how's it going, everybody? It's me and Bullfrog here for the new show, Clammy and Moisty. Yeah. What's going to happen on Clammy and Moisty with Cronin and the Bullfrog? I don't know, but it's going to be clammy, it's going to be moisty, and I'm going to be whacking off a lot there. What do you think about that show name?
I love it.
Clammy and Moisty. Wow. I am going to definitely...
Bullfrog.
I'm going to play this clip for Leah.
What's up, nerdy? You sexy
What's up,
bastard.
dude? So clammy and what's up, man? Have you ever pounded a clammy and moisty butthole?
Oh.
JB's.
Oh. Hey,
what?
we don't talk about him. He's
I do
disappeared
him
from the
in the
internet.
butthole.
So Bullfrog, how old are you? You're like 47, right?
No, I'm 41.
Okay, it's the same thing. Anyway, have you ever had sex with a male?
Yes.
I don't believe you.
Why do you want to?
Oh.
God.
He's bisexual, man. I mean, we really have been.
Yeah, I'm bisexual.
Well, I'm gonna make sure that you're not lying about all your sexual exploits and being like this, like, whoa, what's going on, daddy? Like, oh shit, he's so crazy, sex guy.
That's
Did you hear?
Look, Ross, and find out for yourself.
Did you hear the Dr. Earl lines in my song the other day from when Dr. Earl was?
Hell yeah.
He was ranting on Bullfrog because he was trying to say like, yeah, listen, just stay the fuck away from me, but you can fuck whoever you want. I don't care how bisexual you are and everything like that. So let me just get a little bit of that here. Because,
yeah, I heard his clip.
I don't care about how bisexual you are.
Yeah.
Right? Just get away from my family. Don't talk to me.
Eat the
if you're
pussy,
gay,
eat the pussy,
die.
eat the pussy, yum yum. How about that? Pussy, yum yum. Eat the pussy, eat the pussy,
Like I
eat
said,
the
if
pussy,
you want to
yum
find
yum.
out, let's hook up.
Queefy sons of bitch.
I won't.
Bullfrog.
You could even take down your niece's pussy.
Listen to this. Listen to this. It's terrible.
Hang on. I won't.
You could even take down your niece's pussy. How could it take down my channel?
I hope you know that. I heard what he had to say from last night.
How did that make you feel when you heard it?
Well, apparently he likes 12-year-olds. So.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Wow, dude. I mean, I'm sorry, but that's gonna get sent to him. You're gonna have to answer for that at some point. I'm telling you, that's gonna get sent to him.
I mean, he's not gonna do anything. He'll yell really loud and then he'll just hop onto somebody.
What the fuck did you say? Faggot!
I don't know. I liked Earl, but I also kind of think he's a little like annoying.
Okay, respect
I'm not
that.
gonna get into it.
Listen to this.
But I'm proud to be straight. I'm happy to be straight. I love the women. I love the ladies. I love the chicks. I love the tits, the ass, and the pussy. I don't do dudes. Okay? Respect that. I will respect your decision to be bi. Now, on to what Keith Rabarber said.
I think that Dr. Earl loves to play with blankets. Oh, come on. That's terrible, Keith. Oh, no. I mean, why would he say that? I don't know. I like playing with a baby. All right. That's very nice. We're going to go on to the questions. We have a lot of questions here, like I said, and we're going to get some of them right now. Christian says, where is monetized this? It's in hell. Randy Viper says, what was the most times you ejaculated in a day? I'm going, I dare to say 5. I think it's...
Yeah, that's about the same with me.
Yeah, it's 5. And by the way, interesting thing about those 5, they're all separate situations. As in,
interesting,
3 different type of situations. I know it 100%. So the first situation is I literally waxed it. God. I waxed it 5 times in a day. Absolutely waxed it 5 times myself in a day. Number 2 situation. Yeah, number 2 situation is I banged 2 different girls in the same day, and one of them 3 times. And that was at night because we were drunk and we were drinking more, and we did it 3 different times, and I had done a different girl twice earlier. So that was 5 times there.
Wow.
The third situation was that I whacked off 2 times. One time in the morning, one time right before going to sleep, and then I had sex 3 times earlier in the day with actually the same girl from the second situation, because she was like one of the rare girls that I found that was like, do it again to me. Oh, and then she did it, and then she did that again. Like it was, every other girl, it was like it was over the first time, and she was like, yeah, that was fun. Let's do something else, or like maybe let's do it again. Maybe once or twice, right? But like this girl was fucking crazy. Pretty sure she's probably with a guy that will bang her 7 times in a row. Probably with a guy like that right now, probably.
Joe's got like an old disgusting like journal where he keeps all of his notes.
No, I got it all in my head.
On each splash, he's just like, okay.
On each splash,
the date, the time of when he jerked off. This is all very
Joe's sex
important.
I thought about this.
Well documented.
Listen, I told Leah this.
Memoirs.
I've run into people from around my area who went, oh yeah, you were a fucking like whore for a while, or they've been like, yeah, you always had a girlfriend or whatever. So there's 2 confusing things about me in my local area, like my friends from the city I'm from. The thing that gets misconstrued is that I did always have a girlfriend, but I probably had 10 or 11 girlfriends in my life, but I only had sex with five of them, and I only had sex with 5 of those girls between, you know what I mean, until I was about 19. I didn't start having sex with a bunch of different people until I was older. I was too shy and shit when I was younger to like go around thinking I'm going to hook up with everybody. That wasn't happening. So when my friend was over the other day, my friend Bobby 2 weeks ago, I put the pictures out on Twitter. I was like, Bobby's over. Holy shit, Wolf is over. I was saying to everybody.
You had sex with him.
I had sex with his bald head. Now he's bald.
Oh, great.
No, he came over. No, but he came over with a bunch of beer. He brought me Tito's handmade vodka. He drank about 15 shots of it or 11 shots of it or something. And then he left it here, and I said, "Dude, you want to take your vodka with you?" And he's like, "Nah." He's like, "You can have it. I'll drink it when I come back here." I'm like, "Yeah, if it's fucking here. Like, what if I drank it one night?" But so the point is, he even said to Leah, we're up in the kitchen. He was like, "I remember you, and back in the day, every fucking time we hung out, you were a whore." And I'm like, what? And Leah was like, see, you're a fucking whore. And I'm like, no, he's saying that because I had a girlfriend every time he came over. But it was usually the same girl or like whatever. I was like, I wasn't a whore until 2006 and 7 when my ex-girlfriend left me that I was with for 3 years. Didn't cheat on her, was with her 3 years. She left me and I turned into a drunken psycho and I just started hooking up with girls all over the place. I couldn't even believe it, dude. I couldn't believe it. It's like sales. When I got into sales and I was like, there's no way we're going to sell these $5,000 whatever the fucking thing. I'm like, people are going to be like, get the fuck out of here. I don't give a fuck. And
I'm surprised you didn't start marking notches on your puka shell necklace throughout the years. Like,
right.
You probably would have had it completely black by the end of the...
I just don't know. I'm like, oh man, you're not helping me. You know what I mean? You're making me look like I was a whore. So I'm trying to explain, no, I was with fucking 11 girls, from the age of 4th grade to fucking... the end of high school. I was with 11 different girls, and I only had sex with 6 of them. And in 2006, I hooked up with the 7th girl in my entire life. You know, I mean, 2006. So and then I hooked up with about 35 of them until 2007. You know.
Okay, Joe, we get it. You had sex a lot of times, and I fucking asshole, and fuck you.
Well, but you're not even.
Yeah, meanwhile, Luke is over here jerking off till he's 25.
Looking at Leah. He's looking at fucking pictures of me and Leah and the kids, and he's like, "Oh, I wish the kids weren't in this photo. I wish it was just Leah. I'll cut her out of it."
Oh, look, he's looking at the tree like he's gonna fuck it.
Well, I mean,
Joe, he's looking at the tree like I'm gonna fuck it.
Was that Gavin or
no? It was Finn, and it was Tommy on Finn. Yeah, not Tommy on Finn, but oh no, my God!
Well,
it's like
Tommy
Bullfrog on his knees.
Tommy would crush Finn if he ever was on him, but
yeah. Oh my God! Please, we gotta get out of this.
He turned that fun Christmas photo into some kind of sexual manifest. Like
every time I'm flipping through, we actually had about 200 photos printed out at one point, and that's one of the photos in the fucking little album thing. And every time I fucking flip through it and I see that photo, I think, as a tree, I'm gonna fuck it.
Meanwhile,
I'm like, oh no.
Meanwhile, you look for Tommy's photo gallery, and it's always like waffles and eggs and shit. Like stuff he has to take
pictures of shit he just shoves in his mouth.
Every meal he gets from fucking Denny's, he has to take a picture of it. Like,
oh my God,
Denny's sucks. By the way, I don't know if you've ever been to Denny's. If you guys ever have.
Oh yeah, been to Denny's. Yeah.
It really sucks. Like, its quality and food is terrible, but for some reason he goes there every day.
I went to Denny's. Me and McFoley were sitting there at Denny's, and I told Foley, "What the fuck are you doing?"
Oh yeah, my phone just started talking to me for some reason.
He was also in he also goes to Golden Corral a lot, which is also terrible. It's
Golden
disgusting.
Corral is where racist white people go.
No, it's literally where like low income families go so they can pretend that they're having like a big meal.
Are you serious? Is that true?
Well, I mean, low income families always go to like buffet.
But are you saying to me like Cracker Barrel is the more expensive place? Is that what you're saying? Because I don't know.
I think Cracker Barrel is more it's more
elegant,
classy for sure than Golden Corral.
Golden Corral, everything smells like dessert. Like smells like cake.
It smells like cholesterol just oozing from the windows. Like the fat is bad.
Oh my God, the pizza is disgusting.
Ugh.
The meat smells like cake. Everything just smells like I don't know. It just doesn't smell like actual dinner food.
It smells like ball sack.
Yeah, right. It does. It really does, and it tastes like shit. Golden Corral is horrible.
I actually like Golden Corral.
I know you do because you're a fat slob of shit. Like your
mother,
Tommy.
Your mother ate like piles of it, and fucking that's what turned your brain into mush.
Dude, basically avoid anywhere that fucking Tommy would ever eat back in, like, whenever you saw him out somewhere, like, just avoid one of those places.
I've licked taint sweat that tasted better than the pizza sauce on one of those
dude.
fucking pizzas at Golden Corral.
Nessa G goes, Cracker Barrel smells like sodium. It's a weird smell.
I haven't been to Cracker Barrel in forever, dude. But I remember liking it.
I saw a lot of crackers in there.
Dude, I really could go for some fried chicken. I've been seeing like these, like, I guess the new craze now is the chicken sandwiches. Like they're selling them now at McDonald's.
Oh yeah. But you know what, dude? The best chicken sandwich, I gotta be, in my opinion, the best thing is the spicy chicken sandwich at Wendy's. That's the best fucking thing I've ever eaten.
I had some of this chicken sandwich. I didn't get all of it, but I had some of this chicken sandwich from Chick-fil-A. Was the best chicken I've ever tasted. And you know what?
Would you eat it out of the garbage?
Yes.
Why didn't you get the whole thing?
No. I mean, my friend, he was eating some, and I was like, "Hey, can I have a piece?" And he's like, "Yeah, sure."
What the fuck? Like, hey, can I have a piece? I don't think I've ever asked my buddy, "Hey, give me a piece of that." You're eating a chicken sandwich? Give me a piece of that.
Well, you know what? I'm a fat
piece of that burger.
I'm a fat motherfucker, so I'm like, "Hey, you gonna finish that? Are you gonna finish that sandwich?"
That's a Tommy thing too. That's something he would do. Like, hey, I'm not. You gonna finish that?
Remember when Tommy was at the fucking chicken restaurant and he was like, "Stop it!" When the girl tried to finish his like ending catchphrase, he's like, "Keeping you on the inside. Stop it!" And then he tries to laugh it off at the end. He's like, "I'm gonna fucking kill you." Why does he bring the kids in on the video if he hates their guts so much?
Because he's forced to, because his buddy is. No, dude, it's because he has to, because his buddy's there. He has to pretend to like the kids, but he clearly fucking despises them.
Well, he thought it was going to be alone time with Hamza, some snuggling on the couch, and then a little bit of sexy time. But the kids were in the way.
That's what he acts like. He acts like the angry stepdad, like the stepdad that's mad that you have the kids this weekend. That's exactly what it's like. It's like, oh, fuck, Mary. You told me the kids were going to be your exes. Well, he had to do some bullshit thing, and now we're stuck with him. We can't fuck. We'll fuck. We'll find a way to fuck. I wanted to
make a fucking video with ice cream sandwiches today, and now I gotta share my sandwich with them? I'm not sharing my fucking ice cream.
Well,
I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it, Hamza.
I'm just imagining him super pissed. Like before they get there, he's just like, "You ruined everything, man. You ruined my whole video."
Man, yeah, I heard that Tommy said that I fired him or something like that. Someone told me earlier, and I said, dude, listen, I did not fire Tommy. Tommy stopped coming around the show, and then he was like, but before that is what I'm talking about. Before that, he left. I had sort of kind of stayed away from him when he was like, "Oh, come on," or "I'll do this." I was like sort of staying away from him. So I've had no desire to really like be like, come on the show, like, or what I mean, you'd have to find. I did that for a while. I was like, "Hey, come on, hey, go to," and he didn't respond to anything. And then finally, I just stopped. So I was like, "Okay," but he didn't he didn't get fired or anything. I don't know why someone said that in the chat, but he didn't get. Tommy did not get fired.
It's been building to him leaving since forever. Like he gave up. He gave up trying to even fight back in like 2018.
Oh yeah, dude. Like it's pathetic when you see people now try to get him angry, and it's just like the fucking guy's a fucking corpse. Just fucking let him be.
Late 2019, you can tell there was like a huge difference in his behavior.
Dude. Now he's just bitter and hates everything. Like, but it's all just like it's weird.
It was really your relationship with him too was really affected after that whole tell him to come into your stream or whatever.
Yeah, but that was fucking so weird. Yeah, that was weird. But the weird thing about him is that like not that long ago, he's like, "Hey, what's up?" and he's cool to me. But then he talks shit about me other places. Like he'll be like, "Hey, what's up? What's going on?" Like, and I'll be like, "Hey, Tommy, how are you?" And I was talking to him, when his dad, passed away. Obviously, I wanted to talk to him and like, "Are you okay?" And he was like, "Thanks for reaching out and let's talk." And "Hey, man, hit me up anytime." But then all of a sudden, then I'd hear him be like, "Joe's a scumbag" somewhere. Like, what the fuck? Are you the same guy that I was just talking to yesterday on the phone? So honestly, I think he's a fucking scumbag. So I would never
that's
fucking.
The name of the game.
Oh my god, dude, what is with that? Like, it's with everybody. There's so many people that do it. It's like fucking just drains me, dude, in this fucking whole fucking thing. I hope I hit the lottery someday so I can get the fuck off of YouTube and fucking all of this shit, never come back. Because, man, I'll tell you.
Why you acted. Which is why I get why you were so pissed off when I said that shit last night. Because it's like, I don't need these fucking people thinking that I'm starting shit. Like it's so...
Oh, dude, there's no right answer. It's just people... You know what it is? There's no right answer to anything. No, dude, it's just people... No, people want to bully and fucking... People want to have something to talk about. Nobody has anything to talk about if they can't talk about me. If they can't talk about me, there's nothing to talk about. Or if somebody can't shit on me, there's nothing to do. And that's all it is, man. It's just fucking, it's like high school shit, like girl bully shit. That's all it is. Pile on, change narratives, make up shit that isn't really there with something small that kind of happened, but we'll manipulate it into something bigger. Dude, it's fucking insane. It's very sad. And the weird thing is, those are the people that are like, I love God and I love everybody. Like, it's just like the biggest fucking, it's like, no, it's not even worth fucking going into all these separate things. The Tommy thing that I saw in the chat earlier is just the latest thing. You know what I mean? Like, I never told someone ever once that they were fired from anything. Like, that's never happened. I've never fucking fired anybody. Like, that's not fucking, that just, you can't produce that video or that fucking clip or fucking anything, you know?
People said that
fire someone who works for free, you know? Like, what the fuck?
People thought that I was fired from you. So like SEC,
nobody's fucking fired. Nobody's fucking fired from anything. Listen, no,
I remember somebody. Oh, I remember. I think it was SEC.
Oh, don't.
Oh, I didn't know. I'm sorry.
Don't do it. Randy Viper says, "What's your favorite food other than pussy?" Your mother. Parker says, "What is something in the past year or two that you wish you could have done different? Hope to do better in the future."
Give more people COVID.
I wish I had died several years ago in a fucking car accident, and I wasn't here right now. Randy Viper says, "What is the best state for immigrants moving to the USA?" Probably, I'm going Massachusetts. The reason why is because they're pretty.
You live there.
Well, they're pretty lax here, you know. But at the same time, like, we're pretty like blue-collar-y, Republican-ish with a lot of liberal going on. But if you go to California, like, you'll be living in a tent. But at least if you come to Massachusetts, they'll actually make you do stuff and integrate you, but it's still liberal, so you'll be able to live here and you'll get, like, whatever they call it, amnesty or whatever the fuck it is. I don't know. But that's not the wrong term, by the way. But whatever. The bottom line is you'll be able to come here and live just like, because a lot of people would say California, right? Like, oh, California. But I actually think you have more opportunity in Massachusetts, and you can live off the government. You can live in a really nice area off the government better. I think in California, there's more crime, and a lot of people end up in tents and shit. I don't see fucking...
Yeah. And don't come across the border because you'll be put in cages, and your children will be put in cages again.
Yeah, now they can't...
4,000 people a day.
Yeah, if you're listening to this in Mexico right now, don't... For some reason, you're in Mexico right now. Listen to this.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't take your kids.
Come on down.
You know what you'd be...
But then they'll act like
you know what they should do is...
act like they're your friends. All of a sudden, they'll act like they're your friends when a Republican runs against them. they'll act like they didn't do all that.
Maybe you could...
Oh, it was only 500 people.
If you could just save up some money and have your kid maybe, like... I don't even know if this is possible. Does anybody know this? Like, maybe, like, you basically... save up money, you send your kid to the States in a flight, and then you sneak into the country, and then you go meet the kid at the airport, you know, after you have the family member or friend, send them to the Mexico Air or whatever.
That's kind of what happens.
Really? Is that what happens?
Well, usually it's the mother or the father, they have to keep the child in Mexico,
right?
And then they go there and sneak across the border, and once they saved up a lot of money, they're able to buy them a passport and shit. I really don't know how it works, because I didn't, despite what's common opinion, I didn't cross the border or anything illegally. Don't come after me, ICE, please. They're gonna break through my window. He's downstairs. Get him.
If you have the luxury, most people come in a Ford Explorer that have all the seats taken out of it with 26 other people, and then they crash in an LA County highway and kill 15 kids with them.
Oh my God.
That's how most illegals get across the border.
Hey, Bullfrog, Bullfrog, let's say 7,000 Mexicans are crossing the border into the USA. You have weapons of mass destruction. You have food to feed them, and you have cages to jail them, or you have a flag to wave them on as they run past you to enter the country. Which of those things would you do?
Food.
No, let me repeat again. So number one, you have weapons of mass destruction to stop them from even getting into the country. You have, on the other hand, you have food to just feed them. And on the other hand, you are waving a flag allowing them to just come right into the country. Or you could jail them so we can ship them back. What of those four things would you do?
Of the last one.
What was the last one?
The jail thing.
You'd put them in jail, okay? You'd put them in jail and then ship them back.
They're entering our country illegally, so
right.
So yeah, put them back in. Put them back across the border.
Yeah, I don't know why that's such a hard. This is the one time I'll agree with Bullfrog. I don't know why that's such a hard concept for everybody to understand. Like when they try to like defend it to me, and they're like, "Don't you understand?" and blah blah blah. It's like, well, other countries make us do the same shit. We have to get passports. Yes, it's a lot easier for us to do it, but it's like it doesn't just give people an automatic right to just come into our country. Like I don't.
Well, what it is, they act like they're Mexican and they're more important than us.
Oh, I mean, listen, I'm gonna have to step in here and be a little liberal. Some of those people, a lot of those people, are really coming here for an opportunity and a reason. They're not just coming here because they think they're better.
Or they get a visa and do it the right way.
Listen, I agree with you. I don't think people should just be pouring into the country. Like, I agree with you. But, I mean, they're not all, I don't know the numbers, but I would fight you on the fact that they're all bad people. I think there's a lot of good people or people that are looking for a new start. Yeah, they're going to maybe mooch off us a little bit.
Well, I'm not saying all these people are bad. Like, no, obviously not. But it's like, nobody's going to, I can't just go up and walk into fucking Canada whenever I want to.
Yeah, I can't just. You can't just take a boat to Switzerland and like roll up and be like, "Oh, what's up? I live here now. What's up?"
Life's shitty in my country, so I'm gonna like that's not how it works. And it's like if somebody came to your house and was like, "Yeah, my life's pretty sucky. Can I live in your house? I won't live like with you, and I'll take your bedroom that you were intending for your kids, but it will be my bedroom now because I need somewhere to live, right?" It's the same shit with like illegals coming into the country takes away jobs. It's not good.
What up, Jesse? Jesse, how was your birthday hangover?
Everything.
It was everything. Is that what you just said?
It was good.
Jesse, I heard you was racist last night.
Well, you were just racist 2 minutes ago.
No, it really wasn't that bad. I was having a bad night.
It was.
You gotta understand from my point of view. I had spoken to somebody a week ago from Google, and I was like, I promise that won't happen.
I
promise, Joe, it won't happen because we did it.
We did it, Joe. Let's all take odds right now on the. Does she assassinate him? What happens?
I think some scandal is going to get out about Biden's son, and then here comes Harris.
Well, no, truly what
I mean, that came out like 6 months ago, Bullfrog.
But I think it's going to get deep to where, because I think it's going to be where, because Biden's really protective over his son, and he doesn't like people slandering his son, and he's going to get very butthurt about it.
These are the things that are happening.
What are you saying, Jesse?
I think they're gonna use him since they can't use Trump in this way for an excuse to do fucked up shit. They can have him go out there and do some things, pass a couple things, purposely give him info, like so basically make him fuck it up so bad, and then blame it on his incontinence or whatever. That he's fucking losing it.
Did you say indignant? Did you say indignant?
I don't think so.
Sorry.
Can you even spell that?
Oh, fuck, I just remembered that Troy texted me, like, this morning, and then I looked at it and was like, this is way too much information to figure out. I'm just waking up. I'll figure that out later. I just realized now that I never fucking looked at
dude, I'll do that, and then I'll realize it's been 6 weeks, and I haven't texted him back.
Dude, I've done that stuff. Holy shit. Oh, my God.
I do think they're going to use Biden and kind of use that as a reason to have him step down, and then basically saying he fucked things up or did a couple things when he wasn't in his right mind, then fucking use that as an excuse for Kamala to come in and fuck things up even worse.
You know what's
under the guise of fixing his fuck ups.
Yeah, and you know what? A lot of the like liberals will eat it up and they'll be like, yeah, he really was incompetent and blah blah blah. But it's like those same people 2 months ago were saying he's the safe choice for America. He's the safe choice for America.
Nobody cares about continuity. Not one bit. So that'll fit right in.
Yeah, after 2 months, everything is erased. Apparently, just like doesn't matter.
Oh, but if it's 2 decades ago, it'll get you canceled. But hey,
unless you're a Republican, yeah.
Unless you're a segregationist.
Yeah, if you've said some racist things and didn't want your children to grow up in a racial jungle, as you said it, it will be all ignored if you just hate Orange Man.
Yeah. In fact, Orange Man is the racist.
Well, it's a great trick because that means, because even like some people who know it's fucked up and are like, oh man, that's fucking weird. Like they'll fucking turn on their shit and play that role because they're like worried. Dude,
yeah.
Did I just get bit by a spider?
Probably you're gonna get fucking spider powers. You're gonna shoot them out of your hands.
All of the accusations they made against Trump ruining the country and killing all the old people, it was actually Cuomo that was doing it, and it's like it's just weird.
Wouldn't it be funny if I died tonight of a fucking spider bite from like a fucking what are they called? The goddamn the brown recluse or whatever?
Or Black Widow.
Brown you guys recluse, have those in Boston?
We don't have Black Widows, but we have. I don't think maybe we do, but we definitely have the brown recluse.
Brown recluse, or they're a little, I feel like they're a little more dangerous.
Yeah, because you know what?
I'll get Black Widows in my backyard, dude. They're not dangerous, really. They don't attack you unless you fuck with them.
Yeah,
Black Widows. Like I used to, as kids, we were so fucked up. We used to take scorpions and black widows. They would always congregate by the pool because there was always bugs there. We'd put them in a fucking cylinder of death and have them fight each other, and they never would fight each other. And so we had to resort to putting them in the microwave.
Oh my god!
I used to do that with black and red. Dude, I used to do that with black and red ants. And they would fucking demolish them. Like the black ones would beat the shit. Yeah, the black ones would beat the shit out of the red ones. Even though the red ones are the ones that hurt and they sting and pinch you, the black ones don't. They're stronger, I guess. They fucking take out the red ones.
What I used to do is I would go when I'd find ants or something on the ground. I'd take a knife and I'd just chop them in half and watch them squirm.
I want a Black Widow to bite Jesse.
All right, that might give me my wish. So fucking.
No, you would end up in the goddamn hospital hooked up to a fucking IV and all this shit for like 3 weeks and then get out and then get COVID. That's what would happen.
Hey, fuck it. At least if I get COVID, they can't.
Well, that's Jesse's wish.
I already have it. Well, I already have it written up that I don't give a shit what happens. Blood transfusions needed. It's denied. Any ventilators, it's denied. If I start dying, they just let it roll.
Yeah, I would.
Let it roll.
I do stick by that. You should come to Massachusetts, I think. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong, though. I mean, maybe it is more tougher here, but I just see that, like, if you need assistance here, man, you get assistance here. Like, there's so much fucking...
No, I think medically, I'd have the hospitals you have there, second to none. It's like fucking, they really do have good places. But I just don't think I could handle fucking just the harshness of the weather there.
Yeah, that would be... You'd have to have a hot tub, at least, in a sauna.
Come to New Jersey.
My state is pretty. My state is pretty good.
Come to New Jersey.
It's not Bullfrog.
No, it's not. It fucking snows there too. It's cold as shit over there.
Bullfrog.
Yeah, but we give people chances here.
Where do you live? Ohio,
Columbus.
He lives in Columbus, Ohio, which is fucking horrific. Like we were talking about like the best place to live, so I'm thinking overall, like everything. You know what I mean? So here you get all the benefits of a liberal sort of place. But you also get a bit of a blue-collar Republican side of things, too, in a way, because it's weird. But also, you get, like, covered with everything.
Very working class. Yeah,
class, but very liberal. That's kind of how New Jersey is. Come to New Jersey. Weed's legal, and you don't have to pump your own gas.
New Jersey sucks.
Dude, that freaks me the fuck out when I go to fucking New York.
Yeah, I don't like that shit. I don't want them pumping my fucking gas.
It really doesn't matter. It's just like...
They won't let you do it. You can't do it. Dude, I was like, I'm pumping my own gas. They're like, no, you can't do it. I'm like, I'm going to fucking leave.
Well, because several fires were started because people would put their own... They would fuck it up. So it's really weird how it works.
What the fuck?
Like sometimes...
I don't understand that. In Oregon, it's the same way. Why is it only in these little... spots? Like, why?
Because they want to protect their jobs. It's a union thing. The workers of the gas stations unionized, and so they kept around this archaic job that nobody else in the 50 other states does.
Yeah, doesn't yeah,
because of the
exactly.
union.
Well, no, it's actually really it does help get jobs, but it's mostly just really like scary, kind of suspicious looking Indian people who work there, and they always they keep like hundreds and hundreds of dollars and like huge wads of cash, and they just keep it in their front pocket.
Yeah,
and it's just like, so it's kind of it's not that bad of a thing. Like I know people shit on it all the time, but it's like, it's not because we're lazy. I swear it's not because of that. It's just because, like you said, it's the jobs thing.
You know what it's like, Rojas, is in Massachusetts, we still have a lot of places, believe it or not, 1 out of 4, I think, gas stations, at least at one point, were still doing full service, or half of it was full service, or whatever you call it. And we still do it here. There's still a couple gas stations where if I drive up, like, they're coming out to help me. And what used to drive people nuts was this one guy clearly figured out he could make a ton more money if he fucking didn't hire anybody to pump, and he just did it. So it's full service only. So if you pull up and you're like, I don't want the full service, I'm just going to do it, you can't do it because you need to be the guy with the code to do it. So it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
So
That's
like,
fucked up.
what would happen is you'd pull up and there'd be 3 other cars pulling up. The guy would come out of the place, and meanwhile there's people in line inside the store, and the people in line would start to build up, and he'd come out and pump 3 different cars, go back, and it was just crazy. And he did it because I was one day I was like,
Must
dude,
have saved a lot of money.
Exactly. I go, hey, why do you put yourself through that? And then like the people seem pissed, kind of like sometimes, like it's just too much. Like, what the fuck can you hire somebody?
He sounds like he has I don't know what location is of this, but it sounds like it's in a spot where where people almost have to wait in line.
Yes.
Is it like that?
It's kind of like that. It's not quite, but it sort of is, because if you want to get to another gas station, the main highway is where all the main gas stations were, which is fine. But you'd have to drive around to get to that. This way was like a back route. And just people went there. I don't know. It wasn't that bad, but it was a little bit bad. Like there was no need for it to be.
You had to add to your commute for your work.
Yeah.
It'd take you like an extra 25 minutes just in being in line for gas.
Well, I said to him, I go, hey, you ever hiring or whatever? I'm looking for a part-time, like a very, like only 15, 20 hours a week. And it seems like you're always whatever. He goes, no, man, I just do it to myself. And I'm like, oh, okay. I'm like, it just seems like you're always so backed up and stuff. And he goes, yeah, I'd make more money that way. I'm like, oh, yeah, I get it. He goes, yeah, make a lot more money that way. I've been crush it. So keep it this way. And I'm like, okay.
It sucks. You can't hate the hustle, though. I mean, if he fucking is if people actually will continue to wait in line for all that shit because it's, like you said, it's far to get around to the other ones. It's like, can't really hate the dude for hustling.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So it was kind of like, okay, well, hey, fuck it. If you're not losing business. I mean, I thought of it because I was a little frustrated with it a little bit because I'd be like, oh my God, I'm waiting again. And there's a couple days where I passed up his gas station because I was like, I'll just go. I'm not going to go there. You see, I could see it was busy and I kept going. That's why I brought it up to him because I was like, yeah, I feel like, you'd probably make it. In my opinion, I thought he would probably make it up. If he hired someone for fucking $10 an hour, or whatever, some kid or some whatever the fuck, I think he would make that money up in the amount of extra cars he'd be able to serve, and whatever.
I agree. Yeah.
But he told me, he goes,
money.
Not money. He goes, let's put in 2 more pumps. I don't think it make a difference. That's kind of what he was getting at. I was like, okay. I was just very interested. I don't know how but it was just funny watching him watch people get kind of pissed as he fucking handles everything himself, but on purpose. They're like, oh, this poor guy. After a while, I wasn't like, oh, this poor guy. I'm like, this guy's a fuckhead.
Is it you know how they don't let you do it yourself if it's full service in certain states? Like, is it like, can you just open up one of those self-serves in any state if it's just your prerogative how you want to run your business?
No.
Or is that like?
It's a law. It's a law because not just because of the opening jobs thing, but I think there was like severe like hazarded something to do with
somebody blew somebody up.
Yeah, like a few times when people were putting in their thing into the gas tank, it would cause like out of nowhere there would just be like a fire that happens. It's like a completely random thing.
It's static electricity can happen.
Yeah. You never want to get back in the car after you've Yeah,
I actually
get back in and then go back to the pump.
When I get out of the car, I start touching stuff that's metal. I'm kidding. I'm not even kidding. I do.
No, you should. Or like get it away. Like, yeah.
I always think about that because if you pull that thing out the wrong way, where you're like shuffling your feet around or whatever, or just some little static shock, dude, you're fucking blowing up the pump. That's a lot of fucking gas under there. I mean, I don't know how it works either, really, but I mean, I know that can happen. Or
I love going to a gas station and vaping and just blowing it at the no smoking sign.
Oh, man.
Fuck you.
Randy Viper says,
fucker.
Randy Viper, that was Randy Viper's question. We took that was a while ago. Firebird87, our beast friend. He loves turning into a beast. Have any of you guys done a food challenge? No, because they're gay. I did one a few years ago called the Big Wand. It's an 8-pound burrito.
Jesus.
I did it.
8-pound cock or something.
Yeah,
Jesus.
I tried eating your mother's pussy out and I couldn't make it. It was too raunchy. I couldn't get through all the genital warts.
Oh.
I'd like sex challenges. That'd be kind of cool.
Clammy and moist.
Like have sex. Oh yeah. What did you hear that, Jesse, earlier? What he said?
Clammy and moist.
Yeah, Bullfrog said.
Oh yeah.
What the fuck?
No, yeah, no. I was saying when you said it should be like, I don't know, a cartoon or something, or however you said. I was like, no, yeah, those are characters, fucking Moisty and Willie or whatever he said.
Oh yeah, that's what I was thinking of too.
Oh my god.
The adventures
you have to get as
Moisty
descriptive as possible. Here it comes. Descriptive as possible. So if I told you to describe my hand and you sort of describing my hand, you're like fatty, whatever. Here it is.
No.
You always skip at the right moment.
Probably clammy and moisty.
And there it is, clammy.
Oh my god. Probably
The
clammy
adventures
and
of
moisty.
Clammy and Moisty. There it is.
The adventures of Clammy and Moisty. I am gonna send that clip to Leah.
Well, is she gonna clammy Joe?
No.
Jesus Christ.
I don't even.
How would you describe it, Joe?
I've actually seen clammy. If it's what you think, like what I think it means and what you mean. Now, clammy could be a good thing in a way, but I'm thinking it's not. But I think wet is a good thing. Clammy isn't. But like what I mean is, I've seen a girl. I know a girl. I knew a girl kind of that it was like that. But I don't know if that's a bad thing. I don't know. It's like it was always fucking just soaking all over the place.
Well, that's fine. But usually there's warmth involved, not cold clamminess, unless they're dead.
Yeah.
It must be gross after coming back from the beach or something. You just find like lumps of sand.
Come on, they're moisty.
They're dead. They're dead, and fucking you're in the funeral home, and you're just feeling formaldehyde that hadn't set.
Oh. Do you remember when George Carlin said "snap in pussy" that just sucked your dick in? You ever had one of those?
Wasn't that like a lawnmower?
Yeah, the
I think it was a lawnmower joke or something. Yeah.
Is anybody else laughing when they have these commercials for snap-in lawnmowers?
Snap into it.
Snapper lawnmowers. That's what it was. Snapper.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Snap into it all more,
dude.
Macho Man style.
There was one. There was a chick once that it did it. If you got all the way in there, it felt like it was squeezing it tight. It was like, what the hell is this? It was like surprising. Yeah, it was weird.
She works her vaginal muscles. There you go.
Yeah, man, it was. I've never felt anything like that again. It was only that girl. I was like, it was like, I don't know, man. It was almost like she was squeezing you, and so like when you went all the way in it, it would start doing this humpy thing, like pulsing, and you'd be like, what the fuck is this?
Pulsating.
Have you ever had pulsating. Sex with a China type of woman? You ever had sex with a China type of lady? Big bust,
China type
and shit. Yeah, like big muscular type with like giant.
Oh, China, like the wrestler.
Not Ching Chong, but
yeah,
like.
Okay.
You bring a dishonor. That's Japanese.
Bring it come.
You come in my pussy.
Oh no!
Dude, I got Karen to watch Cobra Kai, and after the first episode, she was hooked, and we watched the original movie.
Oh, nice.
So into it.
Yeah, Leah's never seen the originals.
Leah into it?
No, so Leah didn't like. Leah's never seen the originals, but when I brought up, I was like, hey, I want to watch the next season of Cobra Kai. The third one. I was like, but we got to watch the second one first. And Leah was like, I'm not fucking watching that. Blah, blah. And she kind of like bitched about it. And I said, but wait a minute, you watched the first season of Cobra Kai with me. You never seen Karate Kid. I'm like, you, and she goes, yeah, I don't give a fuck about those movies though. Like I don't care about it. I'm like, yeah, but you like the first season. So why aren't we watching the second season? And I swear to God, that she just forgets that she really liked the first season.
Or she's just trying to be difficult with you.
Maybe it is. Maybe
that's something that women will just
Maybe
do.
it's the hype. I mean, I don't know. That show's way hyped.
We all do that.
Maybe
it's pretty good.
Maybe she saw all of Cobra Kai that she wanted to, because I have Cobra Kai myself. I have season 1 and 2, but I haven't seen the 3rd season yet.
No, she hasn't even seen the 2nd one, and I'm like, come on, I just think her.
Right there.
I don't know, man. She's probably. I think she just forgets.
Well, yeah, she's like, well, I've seen all I'm gonna see out of the first one. There's no reason for me to see season 2.
That could be it. That could be it. That could be it. Or she.
It really doesn't.
What?
It's really like it's a fine show. It's not anything.
It's not
like
crazy.
The people who hype this shit up. The people who hype this shit up were like, "Oh, it's such a great show. This is what television is, man." And I was like, "Oh, okay."
No, you know what it is? No.
It was a good show.
And it was fine.
I'll tell you why people are hyping it up. The reason why people are going overboard about it, right, is
everything up.
Because of how bad everything else is. That's what it is.
Right.
Because everything something from my childhood's coming back. Like if you say like, dude, they're doing a show on Karate Kid and it's you're like, that's retarded. But then you watch it and you're like, wait a minute, it's not SJW, and they even joke about SJW stuff in it.
Yeah, they do. That's the best part is they get. A couple
I just want to see if John Kreese, because apparently in the end of the second
spoil. No, I don't want to spoil anything, but it's funny when
second season is already out.
But he hasn't.
Don't
seen
be
it,
Tommy. Don't be Tommy.
Okay.
Don't be Tommy.
I will say it's funny when he just like when the fucking the dude that teaches him or whatever, Johnny, he's just like, your arms are pussies. Like you guys are just pussies. We're gonna get that out. Like they use a lot of good shit that I don't see in some shows. It's like they're not allowed. So they got. Right. I like that. It's overly cheesy though. It's like the way the high schoolers treat each other. It's a lot like it feels like 80s. It's like people don't even.
Yeah.
Who the fuck? Who's walking around calling chicks? Like, hey, babe. Like, let's go see the babes. Like, it's like, dude, this is 80s all fucking. It's too cheesy at times, but it's a good show.
It's definitely, it's sort of like a throwback to the 80s, but also sort of giving you that bit of 80s in today's world in a way, so it's weird, yeah. I get it.
It still was a little SJW, because it had to, like, have every scene with, like, a female fighting a male. Like, the female always had to win. Unless like, one time where, like, someone's sparring, it's like, you just barely got the better of me. Next time I'll win. It was just like, oh, they were pretty even. It's never like, it's always that. It's always the girl either beats the shit out of the guy or well, I was pretty close and I'm just a novice anyway. So by the time I actually train, I'll kick your fucking ass because I'm great at everything.
I think this whole thing with like the men think they're awesome and then the women surprise them that they're actually as good or better. I think that's worn. It's so done with. Yeah, it's been 10 years of that straight. Like, first of all, and that's why back in the day when that did happen, it actually did mean something. You were like, oh my God, the girl kicked his ass. You couldn't believe it.
Sarah Connor.
Exactly.
Was the best example of that. I mean, she was just a badass.
She was a badass. She wasn't a badass because she was a woman.
Exactly.
She was a badass because she carried around machine guns and was so fucking willing. She was willing to kill the Terminator. I'm not going to spoil it for anybody who's seen it.
Remember how good they did this with Sonya Blade in the first Mortal Kombat? It's like she could kick ass, but then there was a couple times where she had to face a guy who was really, whatever, and she looked like a female who was as tough as she was and things like that. This guy not only is stronger and bigger because of his anatomy, but also he's obviously like the boss. He's fucking Shang Tsung or whatever, and even, Johnny Cage or somebody else couldn't have fought that guy either. It had to be Liu Kang or whatever. Right. So like that even, and she kicked Kano's ass, in that movie, you know what I mean? And but that didn't feel like, oh, this is bullshit, but they kind of did give her a little bit of that like woman power kick ass thing, but like but it was like realistic or something. You didn't even notice it.
It wasn't put down your throat. It made sense for the story. It was all for it was a real thing. Like,
now it's always see what I did? Remember, dude?
Dude,
Star Trek, I real quick in season 2, I think, at the beginning of the first like episode or one of the episodes, like there's this guy, and I obviously guys don't watch Star Trek Discovery. It's fucking horrible. If you, I mean, if you like it, bless your heart. But it's so fucking.
I do.
Yeah. But it's so fucking terrible, dude.
That response, Joe.
It's so.
Joe is so ready to just hang up on you right there. He's like,
dude,
I shouldn't.
There's a guy.
Stirred by Star Trek, you Nazi.
There's a guy. There's a guy who's way over the top. What?
As long as he says he doesn't like Picard, then he's cool. And
well, Picard is better. Picard's better than Discovery, but so at the beginning of the season, this guy is like, I'm a fucking guy and I'm the shit, and he's acting like an asshole and like I'm gonna fucking kick ass and you're gonna suck. And then of course like the girl does the thing the right way and wins and is awesome, and the guy like dies, and then they're all like just he looks like a fucking idiot. And it was like, this was so ridiculously over the top. First of all, it's the future and everybody's supposed to be more level-headed and shit. There is none of this like weird misogynistic, Top Gun fucking attitude from a guy like this in Starfleet. Yeah. This wouldn't be happening. And so it was just fucking ridiculous. It's like they're rewriting how humanity changed and became more level-headed and shit, to this guy being like, I'm the fucking shit, I'm gonna do better, you're a girl, and you're a girl. Like, he says that. I think he says you're a girl or something. It's like, what are we? This is not fucking Star Trek, dude. Some fucking female who's 19 wrote this.
It's really bad in Batwoman, where it's like even though they know that Batwoman is a crime fighter and knows martial arts, every time they see her, they're always like, I could take you. You're just a stupid girl. And then it ends, don't hurt me, please. Like, it's the same bullshit. We're getting tired of it, Hollywood. You suck.
And when that happened in the 80s, it happened. I can't think of a movie example right now off the top of my head, but if that did happen in the 80s, it like meant something. And also, by the way, nobody, Ripley, I almost said Rhea Ripley, but Ripley and Alien, nobody really went, and I don't remember, maybe you guys can remind me, but I don't remember someone being like, wow, I can't believe this woman kicks ass. It's like, no one says that.
Or Princess Leia.
What great fucking show was out where like the women are predominantly and it's fucking, they're just badass, like in their own way. It's like a twisted show. It's called Killing Eve. It's not bad. It's pretty good.
Yeah.
It's like a British one though. But it's funny because it's just like, I don't feel like it's oversaturated with anything on purpose.
Mm-hmm.
It just happens to, it's kind of like what we're talking about, where it's organic. And these people are just badass.
I'm just getting sick of these shows where, like, if they have a black person or any minority, that person all of a sudden now has to go on to this long-winded fucking expository speech where they're like, well, if you don't know the facts, 12% of black Americans a day are shot with lead, or like it's always some like random fact.
Dude,
that they know,
Rojas,
pull it up in a
what you just said happens in Star Trek so much because the lead character is Michael Burnham, the female, and she's black. Instead of that, though,
years after the Federation is formed, and they're still
exactly. But instead of that, instead of giving a speech like that, she always preaches and gives these speeches where it's like everybody else is so dumb or ignorant or something, and she is this, and she just knows everything. And you half the time you expect out of nowhere the bridge crew to start the slow clap, like you expect that to like, it's just so fucked up, dude. It's so fucking ridiculous.
What's more frustrating, because they do it a lot in Batwoman, anytime the main character will get called out on doing something like bullshitty, they'll just start monologuing about how they're gay or something. It's so fucking annoying. And the only character who I can think that's like the girl power character that was obviously put there for feminist reasons, the only character who doesn't really do that, and I think gets a lot more shit than she deserves, is Rey. Because she honestly, even though she for no reason they make her beat the main bad guy, and then we're supposed to take him seriously in the next movie, even though he got his ass kicked, at least they don't make her like obnoxious. Like, she isn't like shitting on Luke. She isn't like, well, I could have done it better and blah blah blah.
Yeah,
and,
she actually seems to like really respect Luke and really care about, like, oh, he really means so much and everything. The problem is the movie doesn't care about Luke.
Yeah, she's like Roman Reigns or Seth Rollins. Like, you don't really hate them. You hate the way they're booked.
Exactly.
She's always booked to win.
Yeah, like why couldn't they make it that in my opinion, and I know there was a lot of people who wanted Finn to be a Jedi or to all of a sudden be this amazing guy or whatever. You know what in my opinion, what they should have done is they should have made Finn the guy who ends up kind of saving her a little bit at the end of the first movie because she can't quite do it herself and they get away. If it wasn't Luke shows up, which is what she, he wanted it to be Luke that calls for the lightsaber in the first one. Can you imagine how you would have marked out if he showed up at the end of the first one?
I wouldn't have, because you know what? I think
it would have been obvious though. It would have been like, oh, that was fucking obvious as fuck.
I think even by
I love the way it ended.
I think even by the time that movie came out, I was kind of getting sick of the whole, let's just bring him back. And that's why I really don't like The Rise of Skywalker, because they bring the Emperor back, right? And it's not like they have any big explanation. It's just in the opening title crawl, like, oh yeah, he's back apparently. Yeah, this is a big thing I guess we're dealing with. And then everybody's talking about it like we just missed like a whole fucking movie that was supposed to explain it. And that's what The Last Jedi was supposed to do. So at the end, they had to pretend that like this whole other movie happened or something.
You know what I thought?
While also ignoring it too.
You know what I thought was going to happen? I thought for sure, potentially, because they were saying that the Emperor is back and all these other type of things, I thought that what they were going to do was like make you think he is back at the beginning or something or other, or whatever the case is, that he is kind of back, or that he's like talking from beyond in another dimension or whatever you want to call it, and that really he was only in the movie for a few scenes because the real bad guy was reaching out to him for some weird reason, and then decided not to bring him out, or he never shows up. And the real bad guy shows up at the end, and I don't know who that could have been or would have been or whatever the case is. But I thought there was going to be a big swerve. I'm like, they're not really going to just do that the Emperor's back and they got to kill him again and that's it. And that's, I was like, that's what they did. It was like,
It literally, okay, so it starts on that, and then it's just random planet. It's just a random shot of a planet, and then I guess Kylo Ren's fighting on it, only to go to another random planet that we don't know. and then back, the whole scene with Leia and Rey training is so terrible because like Leia is saying things that are clearly out of context.
You're right.
And they're just putting it in the scene. And
she's like, I don't know how I'm ever gonna finish this training. And she's like, you have to search in your heart. It's like, what the fuck? I didn't say anything like that. Oh my god.
What do you think I should do, Leia? What do you think I should do? Believe in the Force.
Oh my god, dude, that's fucking hilarious.
Like the first shot of her too. The first shot of her is like Rey. she looks like a CGI puppet. Like they took her corpse and just started puppeteering her around. Like the CGI, they still haven't gotten that right for like when they want to make like versions of like a younger version of Carrie Fisher and stuff. It still comes off as like cartoony when they do humans in CGI.
Yeah, it still looks weird, but somehow we can get me singing on Twitter in a fucking weird app. Luke Rojas from Monetize This donated $3 and said, hey, Joe, daylight savings time happens at 2 a.m., so that means that when it reaches 2 a.m., it will fast forward to 3. Yep, it's 3 right now. You should do a funny time travel countdown. I don't even know what that means at this point in the day. I'm all fucked up. We're probably not going to be on too long because of we're actually, we're going to try to get some sleep and reload and everything like that. But let me get back to some more questions here. We can get off the Star Wars thing. That was fun for a second. Randy Viber said, did you find out if you had a testicular torsion? Cancers have genital problems. Apparently they stuck a tube up my dick hole as soon as I was born. No, I don't know. When I had the testicle pain, I think it was when I whacked my ball and it was like killing me. But I mean, I've had 2 surgeries.
Same thing happened to me earlier this year. I think my balls felt like, oh god, felt like someone was pulling on them.
Yes.
And then I went to the doctor. They had to like,
they were dropping.
Yeah, they had to take they had to take some type of like machine. What's it called? I can't.
Did they do an ultrasound?
Ultrasound, yeah. Same as a baby.
Of my balls, and they had
they
to
put
do that.
the gel on. You tell them, are you gonna rub one out first with me?
What really was annoying was when they asked me to take 2 piss samples, and I was like,
Whoa.
I don't have to. And like I was really struggling to piss into this one thing. Like I spent like 30 minutes in the bathroom.
Wow.
This one's got a little cum in it. I had to get excited.
I had to think about my female doctor when I was peeing.
Wouldn't it be funny if you came back? No, you come back with cum. Like you go.
Jars of it too. I was like,
sir, we only needed urine.
Sir, a urine sample, not a sperm sample. Oh no, this was just
come back with cum.
This was just for me. Your assistant's photo was on the wall.
This was just for you. This is a little gift that you can take home, huh?
Pour this in your girl's ear. No, but what did they say you had?
Nothing. It was just I was just being overly paranoid.
Did the doctor, because when I did this and he goes, it's just swelling, and he was basically saying like you jerk off too much.
Yeah, that's exactly what they probably that's what they said to me too. They were like,
speaking of doctors, I gotta announce it myself. I gotta tell everybody here. Joe.
Oh my god, what is that? What is it, Bullfrog?
I got a doctor. Anyway, I got a doctor appointment one day this week, and they might give me a CAT scan for my my hernia.
Oh, you got a hernia too? So you're like, they're gonna give you a CAT scan.
My dad just had one.
Yeah, and
that handicap
I might have to need
a
surgery soon.
Damn, so you're gonna be in a hospital bed next to DeMarco.
Probably. Because my hernia has been bothering me for quite some time now, and I want.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, dude, you got to get that looked at. I remember yelling at you about that, and you said because COVID, they were like fucking around with it. Yeah, you got to get that.
Because I want to get rid of it before they end up killing me.
Yeah, dude, you could die of that. You need to get rid of that. Yeah.
Get that shit checked, because my dad, what he did is that he had a hernia, and then his stomach bloated up from his Wilson's disease because of, I guess, something that he was taking for his medication. So he had a hernia, and he had this like 10 or 18 pounds of extra weight all on his stomach and his feet and shit because everything was bloating up.
Wow.
And the guy still didn't go to the fucking hospital. He was like, they're not gonna make me stay there, man. You know, it's like all I'm gonna do is be laying around anyway. And I'm like, what is it with older people who are in their 40s who just like can't understand that you need to go to the hospital it's all the same age bracket too. Just like,
well, see, because
life has beat them to hell, and they're like, fuck this.
My hernias are building up so bad to when I stand up, it hurts, and like I feel like I got 3 or 4 of them inside of me.
Yep. Well, you probably do have it like twists all over the place and weird bulges and shit.
It hurts when I stand up.
That's just the children you've eaten.
Yeah,
they're passing for the digestive.
Those are the dicks you put down your throat. But yeah, man, you got to get that done so that it doesn't turn into something worse.
Because I don't want it to kill me.
Oh yeah, you don't want to die of that. I mean, you probably die of a heart attack 2 years later then too, and just be like, why did I even bother? Kermac says one never existed: Ninja Turtles, pro wrestling, Star Trek, or Star Wars.
Ninja Turtles.
Star Wars.
Oh man, that's rough. One never existed.
Ninja Turtles for me.
Yeah, I don't really care about the Ninja Turtles.
I like the first Ninja Turtles.
I think, you know what though, you get more with the Star Wars though.
That's a tough one.
You get more content.
I would only keep the original trilogy. Everything after the original trilogy is like, besides maybe like 1 or 2 movies in there, nothing else is worth it. So, but I don't really know much about Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, so you can get rid of it.
So, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles for me growing up, that was the show. Like that was my childhood show. Like I loved the fuck out of it. But I also watched Star Trek too. So, I'd be lying if I told you. I mean, my whole life as a kid, you know, that was all Ninja Turtles from like the age of 5 to, you know, or 4 to 9. Like, dude, Ninja Turtles, everything, the movies, the cartoon, I was so into all that shit. But, you know, at some point, Ninja Turtles didn't do anything for me, and pro wrestling did, and so I'd have to say that that Star Trek I'm still watching now, and although I go back once in a while and watch the Ninja Turtle movies and stuff like that.
Did you ever see the 2008 cartoon Ninja Turtles that they brought out?
Yeah, 2007. Yeah, it was a CGI.
Or, whatever that it came out. I thought that wasn't too bad.
That was pretty good. Patrick Stewart, Star Trek, did a voice in that. That's funny.
Mm-hmm.
I thought
I was once fucked in the asshole.
I was.
Isn't that how?
Shields up, Commander Worf, board their ship, Commander, and fuck their females.
Q, I do not have time to deal with your impudence.
Q, how did I know that you went back in time and fucked my mother? Like, I don't know, like weird stuff
Q,
that Picard wouldn't say.
Please, more. Q. Oh.
Give it to me, Q. Lower the shields, Q, and fuck my ass.
Topic. There's been rumors been going on about He-Man reboot.
Thank God.
All right, I muted him. I couldn't
hear
deal with
rumor.
I couldn't deal with him anymore. I actually muted him. I didn't even know what he was doing.
Oh, he didn't. I thought he was going to go into rumors about bullshit. No, it was some movie or something.
He-Man reboot.
Oh God.
So. Hey, do you remember Masters of the Universe?
Commander, shields up, Commander. Will someone shut that damn sound off, Commander? No, but I love Star Trek, so I could never say Star Trek. And I think Star Wars, the first 3 movies, mean so much to me in a way, too. Like, I don't know, man. I can't believe I'm doing this, but I guess I got to get rid of Ninja Turtles. I can't fucking... Because it was only good for when I was, 10, I can live with it out now,
You can't get rid of Star Wars, or else you never would have seen a Princess Leia in a fucking gold bikini and giving you your first 5-year-old boner. Everybody who saw that got their first boner as a kid. Like, what are you doing?
I got it off Jabba the Hutt. I mean, I got it off Jabba the Hutt of that guy with the breasts on his head from Little Nicky.
I got it off of Hermione.
Are there boobs on my head?
Hermione.
I know he goes, tit head. Go with my father.
Kermac, that was a good one, Kermac. I'm going to have to, I guess, and pro wrestling without that, I mean, as a kid, older, the Attitude Era, and then making a career out of it kind of in a way, I guess I got to get rid of Turtles, especially since they've gone full SJW now. So Turtles.
Here's the real question. Which show did you masturbate the most to when you were a teenager?
Which show?
Which character?
No, I didn't do that.
Wait, like any show ever?
Or like any?
No, man.
Yeah, like.
No, what I did was first it was Aerosmith's big ones, their VHS. There were couple of topless girls at some point. I paused it. Then there was then Pink Floyd The Wall. They go into a storage unit with some girls to party and their tits come out. I paused it on that. But also at the time I was staying up late with my buddy all the time, and on the TV and we'd fuck each other, actually, yeah. No, these porns would come on all the time, you know what I mean, on Showtime and HBO back in the day on the cable, and I would just record them. So I really never had to do that with a TV show person.
My thing was I had a broken DVD player, but there was this movie.
I was just joking, Bullfrog. It's okay. Let Rojas finish, and then you can talk about whatever you were going to say. I was just fucking.
I had a broken DVD player, and I would put in this movie or whatever, where this girl was really sexy, but I couldn't pause the thing, so I had to constantly go back that chapter and wait for the scene to play out until I could. and then I'd have to quickly get into position, shit.
I've done that too, dude. Oh my god, that's funny.
You don't want to burst before the scene even happens, because then it's oh great. Now I'm just doing it to the movie itself. It's fucking weird.
I remember on the VHS too. The other thing you could do is the secret was when you hit pause on a VHS videotape, and then you hit the fast forward button, it wouldn't unpause it and fast forward it. It would put it in slow motion.
Oh yeah, that's the same. Holy shit, that was my DVD player. What it would do is I couldn't pause it. It would go into slow. Did we live the same fucking life?
Everyone does the same thing. But see, by the time I was 14 or whatever, like it was like or 13. I mean, by the time I was fucking like 12 or 13, it was like there was already like downloadable video porn stuff that was out there, or websites.
I didn't find out about that shit until I was like 12.
Well, the other thing is, you'd be looking not even so like LimeWire and stuff. You could download the videos, but this was actually before even LimeWire and that stuff. Before Napster, before LimeWire. I'm thinking like, you used to try to find magazines of women, right? Like in porn mags and stuff like that. But on the internet, you go to a porn site and you'd like go to the page with like Tabitha, and you'd click on her fucking picture, and then it would take like fucking 5 minutes for it to load half of her photo, and you'd be like, come on, it's like loading on the fucking screen.
Can we all agree that the Google has a terrible porn search engine? It's like terrible to search porn on Google. You have to go to Bing, and like Bing is the only thing that's good about Bing, is that they have a really great catalog of porn videos, and they don't just spam the same videos over and over again. So go to Bing for the porn.
I've never thought about it.
And for the naked pictures.
That's not a bad idea.
And for the naked pictures. Dude, TKO Rising goes, who remembers Girls Gone Wild at midnight at 12 a.m. coming on?
Oh, that was the gold.
Well, no, who remembers watching it and then being like, why am I watching this? And you couldn't stop watching it just for like you'd watch the commercial for an hour and be like, why am I fucking watching the commercial for this fucking thing?
Yeah.
Who remembers their first time like masturbating and being like, holy shit, what was that?
Yeah, oh yeah, dude. I thought I broke myself.
Actually, I do.
Accident. It was by complete accident too. It's always like that. Like, I didn't know I could do that. All right.
Could you travel back in your mind? You could travel back to that moment and almost relive it? Because I know I could.
I can.
I wonder if that's with every guy.
You know what I'd love to do is record everyone's voices when it goes off, because my voice, it would have sounded like this, like what am I doing? Like, well, that feels kind of funny. Like, it feels like it's burning, kind of. It feels almost warm or whatever. That's so weird. And then all of a sudden it comes out. You're like, oh, what? It's funny. And then it comes out and you go, oh, that's the sound you make.
And then you check your pants and you see your little 11-year-old come.
Oh no!
It's like a little tiny piece of like spit.
Oh man, it sounds fucked up when you say that. MK Kratos, man, became $25 patron producer. Thanks you, MK Kratos. What's up, brother?
I just remember like grinding my bed for some reason.
I don't know what happened tonight, but my balls have not hurt me in a long time, and now my ball hurts. Like, it's like you fucking brought it up, and now my testicle hurts.
Well, it's because all you're thinking about now is jerking off.
Maybe could be what it is, like the pulsating vein. Like, I don't know.
You should tell the doctor.
I'm about to come, Commander.
You should tell Leah, be like, hey, the doctor said I really have to stop jerking off, and he said the best possibility is the best solution is to have sex a lot.
Yeah, it'd be healthier.
It's not my word.
It'd be much healthier if we did it 3 times a week. It's got to happen.
And he also said to include role play. If you could dress me up like Elsa, that would be great.
dude, I could literally have like heart spasms, and the doctor could literally say like, what you really need is someone at home for 10 minutes every night to rub this area, and that's gonna actually help your ventricle open. And I could tell her that, and she would go, well, you better find someone to do that, because I'm not doing that shit. So can you?
My girlfriend would let me die.
Oh yeah.
All right.
No. Here's what. Yeah, they always say that women are like that. They'll be like, I don't care. I'm not doing that. And then eventually they'll be like, does it really hurt? And you're like, yeah.
Oh no, she doesn't. No, it takes a lot more.
Oh yeah,
than that.
well she's fucking evil. So she'll probably like stomp on you and like fucking make it worse.
Basically,
like, does that fucking hurt?
I have a 10% chance of it being done if I were to lay in the corner and ask for nothing and look like I'm in pain and I'm sad. And there's a 10% chance it might happen. But if I ever ask for it, it's a 0% chance.
Well, yeah, don't ask. Just be like, yeah, you gotta like not seem like you're asking for much. Just be like,
yeah.
Oh, I'll go get you your soda.
Let me go get your soda. Yeah, exactly. That's exactly it. Oh, I'm coming. J-Rod says, hey, guys, how the hell does Mr. Beast get all his money? I think he gets paid secretly by the government. Okay, so what it is he was, I believe he was pretty rich before, okay?
What did he do?
I don't know what he did or how he has money, but I'm betting that the guy had, somewhere in the vicinity of hundreds of millions of dollars. I think so, or at least 50 million, something crazy. And then he paid for a guy, Daryl Eves, who trains YouTubers. He paid for that guy to run his YouTube algorithm and do all these things. And it worked. So that's what I think. So yeah, he makes money off the YouTube algorithm. He gets tons of revenue and whatever, but he used the money that he had to get that money. But there's no way he has enough money to do what he does without crazy brand deals.
Joe, do you remember his first videos? What type of content it was, Mr. Beast?
I know that it was bad.
It was bad. It was other streamers' content, and he became the famous for donating large sums of money to people streaming to 2 or 3 people.
Oh no, I remember that. I remember that.
That's how he became popular. So he grew his channel.
But he was doing something before that, though, Nerdy. He was doing something before that sucked.
Really? I didn't even know that. Holy shit. Because that's when I got into watching him.
Yeah.
I saw that it was a meme on Reddit for, I don't know, a week. This was probably 3 or 4 years ago. And so I followed him. And yeah, his content was bad. And then he would just copy other stuff. And then he started using his money, donating, and that would get some traction. And then he's, started $10 million to my, next subscriber kind of thing. And
yeah,
grew in popularity there.
Yeah, because
I can't find out what he did for a living, and he probably keeps that private.
Generational wealth, probably.
That's what I think. Yeah. I don't think he did anything. I think it's,
and that's no knock.
Yeah,
it's not a knock, but it's just like that's how it starts.
Yeah, I just hate you.
I mean, listen, he gets a lot of sponsors now, and he makes a lot of money from sponsors and ads now. But he made his name. The reason why he's known is because he used his wealth at that point to get attention. So
he probably had like Brian Himmelfarb type money before. Oh shit! Why did I do that? But anyway, he probably had that type of money before joining YouTube, and then after YouTube, he probably has like PewDiePie money or some shit.
Yeah, I think
that. Shit! I dropped PewDiePie's name. What am I, some kind of maniac?
What are you doing? What the fuck are you doing? Okay, so we're almost here. We're through these. Wait. Oh, J-Rod. Thank you, J-Rod. Jag DePandro says he figured out the algorithm. He did figure that out, too. AJ says, is there a time for a restricted stream or a lot of warnings or disclaimers throughout the rowdier shows? Y'all like South Park in real life. Is it time for a restricted stream? Yeah, it's weird, AJ. It's hard to explain. It's hard to get into it. But the whole world is so psychotic now that it's fucked up. And it doesn't matter where you do something. If you do it, you can be done anywhere. It's fucking crazy. Red Raven says...
I don't like to believe it's the whole world.
What about Pornhub? Let's start broadcasting on Pornhub.
They actually removed a bunch of qualified channels or something. I think mine's gone.
They removed all of their amateur shit. So all the shit that you wanted to watch on Pornhub is gone. And now they have nothing but... boring supermodel shit where women have like boobs 8 times the size of their face. So it's
I still find good stuff, but it's just that they did get rid of the amateur stuff. So it's sort of like I think they partially did it for privacy protection, like so that somebody couldn't just upload their wife that they fucked and recorded one time, or that someone can't rip your.
They got rid of rape videos, is what basically.
That too. Yeah, probably a lot of people they didn't. They were like, "Oh, Sally and Jeff make a porn," but really it was against Sally's fucking will.
They thought that would be like. They thought that would be like a good company decision.
Yeah.
But they're like, we're getting rid of all the rape, and they're like, how come so many people are leaving our website?
Welcome back. Welcome back to Unwilling Encounters, episode 70.
X videos or X hamsters probably better.
Red Raven says, what is your all-time favorite movie? Mine is Goodfellas.
Yeah. That's
First Superman.
That's
First Superman.
That's actually a fire soundtrack. You know, well, wait, for the black and white one from back in the day.
No, the one, the very first Superman, the one with Christopher Reeve.
That's not the very first Superman, though.
Yeah, Joe's talking about like the serials, like
dude, like
but that's like a TV series, though.
Okay,
Superman, there's someone in the building and it's on fire.
You mean the John
You're
Williams
about the black and white TV series that they used to have?
Let's talk about John Williams' score here because it's fucking fire, brother.
Right.
Dude, this fucking fires me the fuck up. I come out as a wrestler to this.
Oh yeah, the first Superman was awesome. The Bullfrog is finally here.
I loved that fucking movie when I was little, bro. Oh wait, we got a metal version. Hold on a minute. Let me see if this is real.
Oh, it's fucking amazing.
Oh, that sounds horrible.
Ooh.
Oh, wait.
Ooh, look at this.
Oh, that's not too bad. That's not too bad.
Louder.
Bullfrog. I can think.
I feel like they could have sped it up more, like, and kind of gone crazy.
Not only that, it needs to go really hard.
Yeah.
At that, like the dun dun dun, dun, that's what you've been building towards, and it kind of felt like, like it just felt.
They should have more like that. Let's see.
Oh God, Joe's doing the drummer thing. He's doing the drummer thing. We get it. You play the drums. You don't have to.
Well, see, this sounds better, I think. See, here we go.
It's okay.
Yeah, there it is.
I'm Superman! I'll fucking kill you!
Just don't give him Christmas.
I'm gonna stab you! Gonna kill you! Then I'll fuck Lois Lane!
All right. That was great stuff.
Has anybody seen the new Superman and Lois TV show?
Yes, I haven't seen it, but I heard it was out.
It's made by the same people.
It's awesome.
It's made by the same people who makes Batwoman and the CW.
Blech.
So it's probably.
But the Superman is really good though.
Yeah, the guy who plays Superman's really good. Unfortunately, they only introduced him to Supergirl so they could have Supergirl beat him in a fight.
Oh my God.
They literally. So this is what they did with that show. So he was brain controlled or whatever, and he fights Superman, but Supergirl's able to defeat him. But later on, Superman's like, "Oh man, I was giving it my all. I wasn't just being brainwashed. I was trying 100%.
I was really trying.
Fair and square. You are the strongest."
Oh my God, bro! Did that really fucking happen?
Like literally, anybody who watched that show can fucking back me up on this. They literally had to be like, "Yeah, I was going all out in that fight where I was brain controlled and didn't understand what I was doing."
Oh my God!
How could he tell? But apparently he knew that he was going 100% in his fight, and then he lost to this girl who just started being a superhero, like a year before.
Well, since we're talking about Supergirl, is when are they going to release the last season? Because they keep postponing it.
I don't know. I hope they never do, because that show got so shitty. The second season was like, I noticed shit was happening, like SJW-ish, but I was like, it's still kind of fun. The third season is where I was like, I'm done. Like 7 episodes.
Because there's supposed to be a sixth season and they keep postponing it.
Yeah, fucking. It's nothing but we hate white men on that show and fucking. Oh, I remember there's a scene in Supergirl where she's going to this place, this club, and she's like undercover, And this bodyguard is like, sorry, lady, you can't go through. It's VIP only. But she's got superpowers, so she elbows him in the stomach, and she's like, don't be rude to women, hun, or some shit like, don't be rude to women. Like, I'm sorry. His job is to keep people out of the club.
You know, Jerome Spicer's making an interesting point. We might be wrong, because he says in the comics she is stronger than him, because first spaceship orbiting around the sun longer than his. Remember, he got to Earth before her. She was still orbiting the sun, soaking in the sun's solar rays.
Oh, shut up with your fucking agenda comics.
Well, I'm just saying, and Jerome Spicer's no SJW. He's no SJW either, so he might be right.
The whole thing with the comics, when people try to do that, like, well, there was a black Superman in the comics. Yeah, and nobody likes them. Nobody reads those comics. And
I hate any of the iterations. If it's another white guy, another whatever, I don't give a fuck. Once you get into like person number 2 taking over and some whatever the fuck,
it rarely works.
Dude, that's why I don't read comics. I stopped reading comics when I was younger, because I hated the stories where they were like, in an alternate dimension, Wolverine. Like, even Star Trek, when they would go into the mirror universe, there's only like fucking 8 episodes at the mirror universe.
I don't mind alternate universes. I just don't like when it's a new person. Like, it's not Bruce Wayne's Batman. It's someone else. But the thing is, they've done it a few times where it worked. Like, I like Miles Morales, the Black Spider-Man. I like Batman Beyond, that whole thing. But it's like, I would prefer to have those after we've already had movies about, the real characters, the person who actually is Batman. I don't want you to make a movie that's called Batman, but it's actually about Dave Ross's Batman, not Bruce Wayne. Dave Ross's Batman, and like, who really gives a shit about him? That's why I'm not excited about Black Superman, because it's fucking. Why not just make a new superhero?
The only movie I'm excited for is the new Avatar coming out. That's the only thing I'm pumped for.
What, in 2028 or some shit?
No, it's supposed to be coming out next year, I think.
That movie's gonna flop. Nobody remembers even watching Avatar yet. It somehow became the highest grossing movie ever.
I really thought it was just a fucking, like, a movie that was
average,
over budget, for sort of crazy look what we can do technology thing that really just had a storyline that was like Pocahontas and Fern Gully. Like, I don't think it was amazing.
I agree there.
But James Cameron apparently has 10 sequels planned for that for that whole thing, and like, they're literally all in production at the same time. Like, I just can't wait. The biggest box office movie ever made. The second movie flops terribly, just like 25 million or some shit. That'd be great, because that movie sucks. I'm sorry.
Avatar, yeah, dude. We've all said it. It's like the Pocahontas remake, basically. It's not good.
It's all right. It's just like, it's not anything that needs fucking 7 sequels. Like, it's a 6 out of 10 in my opinion. It was nice. Dude, my mother bought it for me on Blu-ray, and she's like, "Isn't that the one you really like?" And I go, thanks. Like, I did the Bart Simpson, like, oh, cool. And then later on, I was like, what the fuck? Why did she buy this for me? It's like the $40 like super deluxe version. Like, I'm like, oh my god.
Do you still have it?
I do. Yeah, it's still got the fucking cellophane on it.
That's such a mom thing to do. They always go extreme at buying you shit that you don't even want. And they're like, yeah, you told me about that, right? I was like, no, I just mentioned that I had watched it.
I didn't tell you to go buy it for me.
Yeah, I mentioned that I had once watched the movie. I guess I mentioned it once in a conversation. Yes, it is my favorite movie. That's how mom's logic works. Oh, he said something about wrestling. I'll get him something or whatever.
I just called someone a pussy on Twitter. WWE AEW News, thank you, man. I know I'm going away. I don't care. Fuck it. I don't care. Bullfrog Tommy. Bullfrog wins. Tommy's retired. Randy Viber said, "Would you rather be penetrated by Bullfrog or Bobbit?"
Penetrate by me, I'll treat you good.
I'd go with I go with Froggy because I think he'd be like more silly. Bobbit would just have a blank stare of like, yeah.
Bobbit would lay on the bed and expect me to do all the work.
Bobbit would want you to dress up like Oscar.
Well, no. Also,
I would probably squash Tommy because I weigh more than him.
That's exactly what I'm gonna get at here. Is if I bend over and Bobbit falls over, he's crushing me. But there's no way that Bullfrog falls over because he's only 5'4", so I don't think he could crush me. Yeah,
exactly.
4?
Yeah. Oh yeah, he's small.
Jesus.
Yo, Kaz says
I'm a dwarf.
Bullfrog though looks like he'll get a little rapey.
Yeah, but I could kick his ass.
I don't know about that. Depends on what mood I'm in.
Joe, you can't kick his ass when his dick is in yours. Like,
that's a good point.
Like, what are you gonna do? Like, pull out?
Oh no, dude! I can scorpion kick him in the balls like easily.
Jesus Christ! Get over here,
dude! I can kick my own back with my leg, dude. I'm like flexible.
Joe's one of those guys who's like, dude, I would totally kick. Yeah, bro, I would fucking scorpion kick him, man. And then like they get into a real fight, and he just runs away.
And then we'd fuck.
You just get your ass fucking handed to you.
All right, Kaz. We're almost at the end of the questions here. Kaz says, "Fuck one, kill one." So this is fuck, marry, kill, whatever. Fuck one, kill one. Oh wait a minute, just fuck one, kill one. Jennifer Lopez, Angelina Jolie. Fuck.
What do you think about J-Lo breaking up with her husband?
Well, just ignore
we talked about that the other night, but I'm going. I'd fuck Angelina Jolie. I don't know though.
Oh, see, I'm taking the other side on this.
J-Lo's more hotter. Fuck it.
I like J-Lo though. You're right. Wait a minute.
Well, can I see a picture of Angelina Jolie? Because I haven't seen.
Wait a minute. Are we talking about Jennifer Lopez now, or that's what I don't?
I'm thinking both of them in their primes. That's what I was thinking.
In their primes.
I agree.
Oh my God, that's.
Primes, maybe, but.
Jennifer Lopez is a less sexy version of Halle Berry, so yeah, that's what I always think her as.
Man, this is really rough for me right now. I'm gonna have a problem with this. I might go J-Lo.
Yeah, J-Lo's more hotter. She's got the ass.
No, it's not even that. It's I don't know. This is really rough.
I'm going with Jenny from Block.
I go with J-Lo.
J-Lo for sure.
I don't think Angelina Jolie's that pretty.
Well, I think Angelina Jolie's like hot and shit, and she was hot, but she's sort of got that, like the girl that can also fix a car vibe to her.
Nah, not really. I'm seeing pictures of her, and she kind of just looks like a girl. Like that's it.
I don't know.
To me, I feel like Angelina Jolie was good at. She looked hot in Tomb Raider, and that was it.
Tomb Raider, that's a game changer, though.
Bullfrog, you need subtitles when you speak sometimes.
Yeah.
Like,
oh, the hell.
It's because my voice sounds like shit. Because my voice sounds like shit still.
I'm gonna have to say.
Ooh, that's a hot picture.
In their prime, man, I think I might go J-Lo as well, man. I don't know though. Like it's so hard.
J-Lo. She's Hispanic.
Yeah, J-Lo for sure.
J-Lo's the type though that you want to bang, you want to marry, and you want to go have a good time with. Angelina Jolie is more like she'd be fun tonight, but I wouldn't want her to be the mom of my kids.
I see Angelina Jolie like for a good booty call.
Well, yeah. Well, I mean, we're not having a discussion of who you would rather impregnate. You fucking.
Oh my God.
Well, that's what Joe was trying to interpret. Like,
no,
who
that's
would
what I
you want to do for a booty call?
This is hard to figure out, man. I got to be honest.
That's really hard, dude. Now I see where your dilemma. I didn't even look at these pictures.
Joe's obsessed with thinking about women having his babies. Like he's just like,
well,
I just can't imagine having a child with Angelina Jolie. Like. Just fuck one and kill one, all right?
Look at the hips on J-Lo, dude. Oh my God.
No, that was what the question was.
I don't know though. Now there's different photos where I don't know what to do. I'm so fucking lost. Like, then I see this one, Angelina Jolie, and I'm like, whoa. Like, I think I like right here. I think she's super cute. Like, I'd be like, whoa.
She's like trailer park kind of with the Angelina Jolie look, but it's like a hot,
looks hot in her Tomb Raider outfit.
I don't know, man. I really like
Jennifer Lopez.
Oh my God, Jennifer Lopez though. What?
she's way sexier. It's not even a competition.
I don't think it's crazy. Oh my god, oh my god.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, mama.
Yes, the mamacita.
You know who's
I could look at women with you guys all day.
You know who's kind of starting to look,
I think I'm gonna go
dirty.
hurt my balls.
To kind of look busted is
oh damn
Jennifer Aniston. She's starting to kind of
mama,
look
look at that bikini. Oh, I'm getting hot and bothered now.
We're gonna lose like Bullfrog any minute. He's gonna freak out.
I'm already getting there. Ooh, baby, look at that.
He can't even fucking talk. He's going, I'm gonna hold. Okay, what the fuck are you saying?
Get me turned on.
It always sounds like you got half a sandwich in your fucking mouth. Like
We're gonna hear.
I wish I did.
Any minute, we're gonna hear him fucking jacking off.
No draw.
Hey, everybody! The goal is to get to 69 likes tonight. So let's make that happen. Let's make 69 likes. Can we do it? What about Whoopi
69.
Goldberg? No Whoopi Goldberg. Why do Bostonians always say wicked, wicked funny, wicked awesome, tits, wicked? I don't know, because that's like a thing. Like really, instead of really or very or whatever we say wicked. I don't know.
Yeah. Why do people from South Jersey say pork roll?
You know what though? I'm
North
starting to
Jersey.
notice that the whole fucking country says wicked a lot now. I think everyone's starting to adopt that. To be honest.
Yeah, it's a cool saying. It makes you sound like
they're wearing it out though.
Yeah, well, you would wear out a fucking child. MK Kratos says thoughts on Kristen Wiig's
their shirts.
Kristen Wiig's role in Wonder Woman 1984, breaking her out of comedy movies. Is she proving that she can actually movie? I don't think so, really. But I mean, it was different for her. But I mean, it was better than Ghostbusters. But yeah, it was a different.
What?
Kristen Wiig's role in the second Wonder Woman.
Oh.
It was terrible. The whole movie was bad, though.
Jealous of Wonder Woman's shoes.
Yeah.
What a great character in this feminist praised movie. I'm so jealous of your shoes that I'm going to become a supervillain and murder you.
Yeah,
By the way, that was just Edward Nygma's character from fucking Batman Forever. They've done that character 8 fucking times. The crazy I'm just obsessed with the superhero.
Did you guys think Alicia Silverstone was hot back in her prime?
What?
Alicia Silverstone.
Oh.
Do you guys think she was hot in her prime?
Let me Google this bitch.
Because I know the name, but
yeah,
she played as Batgirl in Batman and Robin.
Oh yeah, Alicia Silverstone.
Yeah.
She looked good.
I remember when we first saw her in those movies, I was like, what's the chick from all the Aerosmith videos? That's the only thing I remember when I first saw her in a movie. I think it might have been Clueless or Batgirl.
Yeah, Clueless. Yeah.
3 times.
I couldn't believe it.
Joe's gonna fucking name drop Aerosmith now all the time.
Yeah. Yeah, that's like
He's
another.
shilling for him. He's shilling for him.
Crazy for you. His popular song.
What was that? Oh my god, Bullfrog, what the fuck?
That was like YR's.
Crazy for you.
Oh my god.
You're thinking of Pat Benatar.
Hey, Bullfrog.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Let's pull it up.
There was a time when Bullfrog wasn't fat and he could run without collapsing. But now he's overweight. He's kind of big and shitty when he crushes a child, when he's raping them.
What the fuck?
Is a child in my bed. I know I could hold him down by pressing on his head. They were dying when I met them. Now they're dying 'cause I squashed them. Touching their kids' pee-pee.
Because I'm crying. Now Nerdy's dying because he heard this song.
Good God, man. What the fuck?
Nerdy's gonna die because
Just fucking
You
busted.
played the wrong song, Joe. You played Crying.
I mean, what did you want me to play?
I thought you was gonna play Crazy.
Oh yeah, the instrumental. I think you're crazy.
You played Crying, and you played the wrong one.
Hey, I just picked a random one. You know, so you're an Aerosmith fan because you're in all the Aerosmith shit.
Yeah, I grew up listening to Aerosmith.
I love Armageddon because of that love song, man. That makes me cry every
me
time.
Too. I don't want to miss a thing.
Oh my Christ! All right, listen, we're out of here. We'll see you guys next time. Jesse, I hope you had a good birthday.
Yeah, Jesse, happy birthday from Bullfrog.
I love you. Happy birthday.
You. Sorry, Jesse, that you, I guess, talk that much. I hope that everything's all right.
I thought Jesse was fucking hilarious. I was about to come back to the show last night, and then Jesse was going in on fucking Jews, and I was like, "Oh, I'm fucking just fucking end this fucking show." He was like,
I really thought that last night was gonna be the last time we saw Jesse like ever.
Oh no, it wasn't him.
That was his go home show.
It wasn't him. It wasn't the donations. It wasn't him. It was fucking. I just had a bad day of like answering about all this just bullshit, like, and I just had enough of it.
What
oh
did
my
he say,
god, dude!
Jewelin
But
or
if I do,
something?
he said something like really weird. It was like, oh my god, like.
Did you
but,
hear what
like,
he said on the Harry Potter thing?
No, I
last
didn't.
week?
Thank God I didn't.
Where he's like, we're talking, and then all of a sudden he's like, Dobby's a free elf. Free to fuck anyone.
Oh no, I heard that. I heard when he said that last week. That was funny as fuck. Actually, what's funny is we were all being really funny, but Jesse's impersonation at that point was the funniest. But he didn't say much else.
Oh, dude, Jesse has those types of lines all the time.
Dobby wants to see Harry Potter's dick hole. Like, I can't even do it anymore.
Dobby's one.
It's me.
Yeah, the Harry Potter shit was gold, though.
I want to go back in time.
1 centimeter.
I want to go back to New Tristram and fuck a Leia.
Bane, I'm here, Batman. It's time we had sex.
You got to take off the mask first.
Oh, listen to this.
This is why I wear the dildo.
This is fire right here. Listen to this. Oh my god. Yeah.
Yeah, that's not too bad.
Yeah, this is pretty fire right here.
Speed it up, Joe. Or did you find another one?
In the night, he was Superman in the night.
Like, get a little fucking somebody call Bruce Dickinson and have him do a fucking Superman song.
Fucking. All right, what's the worst Superman? Because there's some pretty bad ones. It's either Man.
A lot of the old ones.
Brandon Routh, I'd say, was kind of cheesy.
I think I'm not talking about like the actors. I'm talking about the worst Superman movie.
Oh, the worst Superman movie has got to be that one with Superman and what's his face, the comedian.
Oh, what about
Richard Pryor? Right? Richard Pryor one.
Right? What about Superman 4 when their solution to, for world peace is to throw all the nukes into the sun, but it creates
that was kind of cheesy. I thought Returns wasn't too bad.
Man of Steel stunk.
Oh god, the Man of Steel. Yeah, the one where he comes back and it's like a different guy playing him, but it's like supposed to be the same timeline.
Yeah, Brandon Routh.
No, that was Superman Returns. Man of Steel was
how amazing was that? What was that? When did that come out? 2006.
Yeah, 2006.
How amazing was that Superman? Because I got to be honest, like, what's his face, the kid toucher? He did a great job of playing Gene Hackman, kind of like, or playing himself, but seeming like
Kevin Spacey.
Yeah, Kevin Spacey really seemed like kind of like Gene Hackman, but like obviously different, but like. It felt like it was the same universe, kind of a little bit.
Everybody apparently didn't like that movie, which I don't get because I watched it and I thought it was fine.
In my opinion, it's a love letter. It's a love letter to the Christopher Reeve Superman universe. It was basically,
they even got the guy who looked almost exactly like him to play him.
Yeah, it was very. Oh, by the way, Christopher Reeves, besides Superman, the greatest fucking movie he's ever in, besides Superman, has got to be Noises Off. That fucking movie kills me.
I thought Superman 2 was the best.
Have you ever seen Noises Off?
Mm-mm.
Oh my god, dude, that's a gem.
Was the best though.
Dude, go watch this fucking movie, dude. It's about a play. They're putting on a fucking play, and they can't get these fucking scenes the right way. And so like they're always fucking up, and then they start fucking up live during the plays, and they do the play differently like every goddamn time. And like there's a fight they're like fighting about a relationship on the set, and just all this fucking crazy shit is going on. Dude, I'm telling you, Noise is off. Go watch that fucking show.
Is it supposed to be like a mockumentary?
It's like fucking. What year did that movie come out? Noise is off. It's a play. It's actually a real play. I think. But
they're getting into arguments.
But they're like yeah, but it's based on a real play, but it's a fucking movie like with Christopher Reeves. It's fucking Carol Hepburn's in it.
You're doing a wonderful job describing it. It's a play, but it's also a movie. But it's also kind of like
a play. Carol Burnett.
Are you talking about Les Miserables?
No, I'm telling you. Oh, by the way, Michael Caine's in it too. Carol Burnett, Michael Caine, and they're old in the movie too because they're fucking everybody's old.
My name is Michael Caine.
Oh,
Master Wayne.
Master Wayne. What's his name? John Ritter's in it too. John Ritter, fucking dude. I'm telling you, you got to watch this movie. It's fucking great.
What's it called again?
Noise is off.
Noise is off. All right.
Okay, I just brought up all the Christopher Reeve movies if that's what you want.
I'm telling you right now. Here's a little clip. Let me see if we can get away with not being fucking copyrighted.
Should be called Legs Off.
Should be called Whore Bags On.
Ooh.
Hold it. Freddie, what's the trouble?
Lloyd, you know how stupid I am about moves. Sorry, Gary. Sorry, Brooke. It's just my usual dimness, but why do I take the things into the study? Wouldn't it be more natural if I left them on stage?
No.
I just thought it might be more logical somehow.
No.
Lloyd, I know it's rather late in the day to go into all this, but...
No, Freddie, we've got several more minutes left before we open.
Well, thank you, Lloyd. As long as we're not too rushed. I've never understood...
It's a play that just goes to shit, bro. You got to watch the movie. It's a fucking hilarious train wreck. It's
Vince McMahon? No.
Yeah. Oh my god, dude! I'm telling you, I fucking love this movie.
Do you ever remember when Patrice was explaining how he met Vince McMahon, and he was talking about how like some guy was going up to Vince and basically being like, "Oh, I don't want to wear the turban. It's really disrespectful to my country." And Patrice said that Vince was like, "You're gonna wear the fucking turban? You're gonna wear the fucking turban?" Yeah, Vince McMahon? No.
Yeah. Oh my god, dude! Oh my god! You better put it on, fucking asshole. Let me tell you.
You better put the. And then The Rock called. And he's like, "Yeah, that's pretty much just like because they were on Opie and Anthony." And The Rock's like, "Yeah, that's exactly
what he's cooking."
Well, I don't know because he cut me off, so I couldn't really say it.
Oh my god!
Hey, Bullfrog.
Shoot yourself.
So, what's your new character? You Jeremiah or you Bullfrog? You what are you feeling today?
I'm being myself right now.
Yeah, well, your new self sucks because you don't say anything.
All right, well, listen, we're out of here. We got to get out of here. I got to cut it loose. Nerdy, congratulations. I hope you hit me up. Let me know what's up, man. Nerdy, text me anytime, man. Hit me up with what's up. I hope you're good. I love you, brother.
Much love.
Slide into my DMs, Nerdy.
Thank you, Bullfrog. Thank you, Luke
welcome,
Rojas.
Daddy.
Thanks to Luke Rojas, Scarguts, Coda's Gaming. We didn't get them in here, but they're having a little chat over there with Mikkel. And shout out to Jesse. Happy birthday to Jesse. And Drew, man, thank you. Thank you, guys. And good night.
Great show.
Corrupted 190. I'm going to suck myself off. Luke Rojas. Good night, everybody. See you next week. We'll see you tomorrow. We'll see you in hell.